It's a Friday. You made it. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, buddy.
What's going on, female buddy?
Doing good, buddy.
52 degrees right now. Going to be a beautiful fall day in Rochester. High of 77, sunny. Great high school football matchups this weekend.
Oh, really?
Get out, support the boys and the gals doing the soccer and the field hockey as well. Support everybody, Tommy.
Just go out there and look at all of them.
You got look at all the kids you can. Can we start the show over? I would like to start the show over.
Yeah, we need a redo.
Okay. I want to talk about when you get put in a situation that you're not normally in.
Okay.
Embarrassing things can happen.
Sure.
And the reason I bring this up is last night, my wife and I, we went down to the Blue Cross Arena to go see comedian Nate Bargatze.
Ooh, look at you, night on the town.
No big deal, buddy. And here's how
hobnobbing.
here's how out in the town it was.
Yeah.
My wife was too tired to get dressed, so she just threw on one of my hoodies.
Oh.
And quick sidebar.
Yeah.
The discrepancy in which outfits exist in comedy shows is one of the funniest things on the planet.
Oh, really?
Because, we did this for a living.
Yeah.
And you remember this, right? Like, you would go to a comedy club, we'd be performing, and there would be guys in, a dirty T-shirt sitting next to a guy in a full suit.
Yep.
Like, last night,
Yeah.
it's a very exciting night. By the way, they sold the place out. 12,000 seats.
Oh, my God.
Not a seat
For
in
a
the
comedy
house.
show.
Yeah, open, yeah. And he played in the round, he's in the middle. It was a great show. If you went, it was fantastic. But, we're walking in, and I'm just in a shirt and jeans. My wife's in a hoodie. And there's a guy next to us in a blazer, nice pants, shiny shoes. His wife is in a dress.
Date
Wow.
night.
Yeah. But you couldn't tell.
Big night out.
So, traffic downtown last night was chaos.
For this show.
Yes. I mean, first of all, you got more people than normal going to Blue Cross Arena because there's floor seats, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. But past that, it became apparent very quickly that a lot of people going to this show do not normally go into downtown Rochester.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to use roads or street lights
Yeah.
or their steering wheel.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Some basic stuff.
So,
Well, they probably got thrown off, too, because they block off roads to, keep the traffic flowing.
You got it.
So, once they couldn't do what their GPS was telling them to do, they were probably lost.
bro, there are points, I'm not exaggerating, where in the intersection there are cars just diagonal, pointing towards buildings.
Just there.
How did you get there?
Yeah.
How did you get to that point? So we're trying to find a parking spot. So I'm thinking, all right, we'll park in the parking garage next to Dinosaur there. The one that's connected to all the hotels, the convention center. So there's a line of 40 cars to get into the outside entrance. There's the entrance of the parking garage in the hotel, wide open. Nobody knew. Again, these are all people coming from outside the city. Fine, whatever. So, but that's not what I want to talk about.
What's that?
We get into the parking garage, and I saw, no exaggeration, at least a dozen people, men, with their wives out of the car, helping them back in to a parking spot.
Usually that's for elderly people.
These were
Because
not.
that's,
Yeah, I
these
mean,
are young guys.
Yeah, the guys my age.
And she's backing them in
She's
the
helping them.
airport.
Yeah.
When they
I mean,
pull
those-
the planes in.
Sure,
those spots are in the garage a little tighter. Sometimes you got to deal with the pole. I get it.
Yeah.
But I am surprised that it got to that point.
At least it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I get it. If you don't normally park in a parking garage, it can be a little intimidating, right? But see, when you do that, it makes everyone have to wait
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yes.
And it also kind of makes you look like a bitch.
Oh, it does. It's demasculating?
Can we agree on that?
Is that a word?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well, you also chose to back in.
Yeah, well, Leo, Kimmy, if I don't back in, then I can't back
But
up when the traffic's coming up.
you did this to yourself.
I gotta back out of the traffic. I gotta set
But
up
every
forever.
once in a while, somebody's going to have to get out of the car and figure this out, man.
Okay. So I had said to Kimmy before the show,
Yeah.
when it comes to masculinity,
Yeah.
and I guess this would be my version of toxic masculinity, I would rather scratch the hell out of my car and have to pay a deductible than have anyone else witness me
Really?
watching my wife back me into a park.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just there.
Nope.
You've never had it happen?
I'm not what? Have someone back me into a spot?
Or just help you navigate a situation.
No.
So the last time it happened to me, I had a rental car.
Okay.
And I thought I was driving on a road, but I wasn't.
What were you driving on?
I was on a walking path. And
Watch out, Showed Place.
Yes. And it is raining out.
Whoops.
And I don't know where. I've never been to this place in my life.
Okay.
And my wife kept going, I don't think this is a road. I'm going, well, there's a road up there. Maybe if I could just get to that road. and it wouldn't let me. So now I got to back up, and there's poles, and it's a rent-a-car, and I'm like, I can't see. I go, you're going to have to get out in the rain and help me back this car back down to the street.
And that's why she married him, because he's a provider.
Yes.
So that's like
well,
twice.
I got you there.
Yeah, she didn't get you out.
I was going to say, that's like triple embarrassing because, A, you're not even on a road. You're
Thank
somewhere
you.
you're not supposed to be.
Yeah. I got to rent a car, so if I nick it, I'm screwed.
Yeah, there's that. Your wife is helping you. She's got to get out of the car to help you. And you sent your wife out into the rain to do it.
And I mean, it is buckets of like Florida rain. And we're not even in Florida. Like at the place we were, I didn't think it rained like this.
It's not a good look.
No.
And I want to be clear. I'm not trying to brag about my driving and parking prowess. I've said on the air before, I can't parallel park to save my life.
Most people can.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
You
at
don't do it all the time.
I'm terrible at it. But I would rather take 9 runs at a parallel parking spot than have my wife get out in front of other people and get me into that spot. I will not do it.
I'm always jealous of guys that can just park.
Same season.
So my second father-in-law, Big Tony, drove an old 77 Eldorado. It was a barge. And he could I don't know how he did it. And he barely looked around. Like he just had a feel for it. And so this little Sicilian dude in his car that's 10 times his size could just drop it anywhere.
So you're describing my wife? I'm sorry, Kim, I don't mean to cut you off. But we're on this topic.
Yeah.
My wife is a brilliant parallel parker, and there have been 2 or 3 times where we've been places where I need to parallel park and I'm struggling, and she's like, just get out and I'll do it. And I'm like, no. You will have to kill me.
Over my dead body.
Thank you. You will be dragging my unconscious body out of this seat before I allow you to come across this seat and park my car.
Like I don't think I've ever been with a woman that could parallel park.
Oh, I know women that are actually good, but they also lived in places where they had
like
to.
a city.
Yeah.
They just had a lot of practice.
Sure.
But isn't it more embarrassing to hit something than it is?
Yes.
Because like I watched this happen. We were sitting out on Park Ave, and there was an older guy. Yeah, I would put him like maybe in his 70s. He and his wife were trying to parallel park. Not only did he hit the car behind him, parallel parking, he pulled forward and hit the car in front of him. So I'm guessing for that guy, if his wife had just come out and did this,
the double bump,
it may have. I wouldn't have remembered it. Put it that way.
Okay, look, what you're saying is logical. Everything you're saying is logical. I'm telling you, I would rather hit the car than my wife go, okay, now turn it slightly to the right. Like I'm watching these guys last night. You get 252 WCMF. My wife and I go down to the Blue Cross Arena to see Nate Bargatze, and it became apparent parking the car with all the traffic and the parking garages there that a lot of these people do not come into the city often because there were, I'm not exaggerating, a dozen different people that I am driving by where the wife or girlfriend is out of the car backing these guys in with their cars to the parking spot, right? Like, yes, Kimmy, it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be more embarrassing, but there is just something about looking like I'm bringing a plane down a taxiway for a car that I drive every day that I cannot tolerate other people seeing. I just can't do it.
You know, don't you see this all the time in like the Bills parking lot though? I feel like I see people like waving cars in, telling them to stop, like especially if in those really, really tight parking lots.
All right, if the Bills employee has to wave me
Sometimes it's not a Bills employee. Sometimes it's a buddy in the car
okay,
that has
I'm not
to get
doing
out.
either. That
no?
I'm not doing
Are you talking about parking into somebody's yard or
a yard or like just those private lots? They really try to squeeze a lot of cars in there. So I'll see people get out and help their friends park.
If the guy who owns the lot's going to back me in, I'm not going to be like, get out of my way.
Oh, the puss lot?
Yeah. I do park in the puss lot. And all you guys listening that I know, you're a bunch of pusses too.
Especially like if there's like a drop off or something behind them.
Okay, that's maybe the one time I would allow. If there's a cliff, I'll allow my
Hold
wife.
on. Weren't you at a wedding where somebody went off the side of something? But they had to go get a tractor to like save the dude?
The guy took an Uber to this wedding who was at somebody's house. And he goes, hey, the driveway's tight. You want me to help you get out? The Uber driver goes, no, I got it.
Oh, no.
And like 2 seconds later was in a ditch.
But did they have like the guy?
The homeowner had to like get out some like
heavy equipment. Scoop him up.
Out.
Scoop up his manhood and put it back on the road.
In front of it, he had an audience.
Oh.
And by the way, as we're talking lame, because I would argue, I'm not trying to absolve myself of lame, because we did also have to pull a lame move last night. The show was about 2 hours long. My daughter had hockey practice that we had to pick her up from, and knowing what the traffic was going to be. Now I sound like
I gotta get out of front of the traffic.
If I got stuck there for 2 hours, then my daughter would have just been sitting by herself.
Yeah.
So we had to leave the show 15 minutes
So
early.
to get up.
But
in a room full of people and leave.
Tommy, where our seats were, we had to walk in front of all 12,000
pardon me.
people. And, it's dead
Not leaving, just going to get some food.
And it's not a concert, right? So, everybody is just focused on what this man is saying. And here comes my wife and I. Bye, everybody. Hey, Nate Bargatze. I enjoy your show. This is not an indictment on the show you're doing while my daughter has hockey practice.
Oh, God.
It's really embarrassing to have to walk in front of a room of a lot of people.
And he didn't say anything, which was cool.
Well, I mean, I mean, that guy's a professional. He's not us. Where are you going to take a dump? I don't come to your job and kick the dog out of your mouth. Like, he's not a hack like we are. Only one of the comics.
That would have killed, though.
Can I say? I'm sorry. We're going inside baseball. I can't help myself. So there were 4 comics on the show last night. It was a very unique show for comedy.
Yeah.
Because, Tommy, normally it's an MC, sometimes a middle, and then a headliner.
Yeah.
And, like, when you do the arena shows, sometimes it's just a guy that goes, ladies and gentlemen, here's your headliner.
Here's your dude,
right. So they had 4 comics. Each of them did about 10 minutes ahead of Nate Bargatze, and then on comes the comedian headliner. 3 of them on the show, great. One guy last night had a rough set.
Okay.
But
that's about the average if you had 4 comics.
And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You and I can both attest. There are nights it just ain't working.
Yeah, that was every night.
But when it comes to jobs you do or you've had, like if you bake for a living and you go into a bakery and you're watching someone do stuff, it's not the way it's done, it bothers you.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Like if you work in construction and you're stuck in traffic watching somebody do a job that they're doing wrong, it irks you.
Yeah.
The only person that was more uncomfortable than the guy that struggled last night.
Yeah, what was that?
I was like I was on fire watching this poor guy.
It's the anxious feeling.
Come on. I'm cheering for him. It's like watching a Bills game. Like, come on. Start at 15, but you got this, man. Just chalk it up in the air and see what happens.
Bring it home.
Here. And then he did a joke he should not have done. It's a clean show. And he did like like one of those, they don't like you enough for you to be able to pull this off.
Oh, a little edgy.
And it wasn't even edgy. That's how poorly he was doing. I felt terrible for the guy because he's got to be talented.
Well, to get to that level with these people.
Exactly, yes.
Wow, these people.
God, no. Felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it would be rough.
Yeah. Also, everybody there was between the ages of 25 and 40.
Well, it sounds about right for this guy, right?
Yeah.
He's new.
Dad humor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Everybody looked the same. It was 11,998 of the same exact people.
Bunch of white boys.
Yeah, and girls.
Suburban dads.
It was nothing but suburban moms and dads.
All right.
We're at it. Like, I thought everybody was leaving 15 minutes early to get their kid from hockey.
So if I didn't know what was going on, let's say everybody was seated.
Yes.
But nobody was performing it, and I walked into that room.
Yes.
I would think it's a mega church.
Bro, I said to my wife, it looks like we're at a youth pastor's convention.
Yeah. It's got to be, right? I'm waiting for Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, Osteen to come out and start talking.
Yeah, I mean, but show was great, man. He's very talented.
Well, they say Nate Bargatze is the Joel Osteen of comedy.
We got a dynamite back in your own damn car kind of breaking for you this morning here on CMF. It's Friday. You know what that means?
Yeah, buddy. Let's get down to the nasty.
That's right.
Gritty. Creepy.
All the disgusting stuff Tommy said all week long. Creep Cap coming at you just after 7. It is also a Football Friday. Bills, Patriots, prime time, Sunday night, live right here on 96.5 WCMF. Tommy's got some picks to make.
Yeah, I do.
Tommy tells it like it is, trying to bounce back from a 2-3 week last week. To recap those picks, our good friends from 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger, and from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Ryan Duffy.
They will be in after 9. Set your phone alarm. We are trying to predict what New England Ryan will look like.
Yeah. So many directions he could go in, really.
Yeah. And
historic, sports.
And here's the thing. A lot of people from New England, big old fat guys. So that doesn't limit what he could be either.
Yeah, he could go as a food.
Giant lobster.
Big old bowl of chowder.
He's a human bowl of chowder.
Chowder boy.
He already exists as a human bowl of chowder. So set your phone alarm for that. Just after 9 o'clock, recapping Tommy's picks with our boys there. And also just after 6:45. You want this game to stay undefeated. You want this game because it's a divisional game.
Mm-hmm.
But I want this game more than for just those 2 reasons, man.
You got some enemies over there, huh?
Look, there are 2 guys on that.
Forever and always.
Okay. I hate the Patriots. But 2 new guys in that franchise really bother the hell out of me.
Well, one's an old friend, though.
And did you see what he had to say this week?
No.
Yesterday, he turns around, guys.
What?
Cool.
No, yeah, you guys don't.
Everybody's friends here.
Come
Pat.
on, guys.
Well, they were buds at one point.
Till they weren't.
Yeah.
What he said, Kimmy.
Yeah.
That's just the
Change
nature of
the
the
tune,
What?
yeah.
Yeah. What would they say?
Well, did he say something bad before? I
No,
don't
but
remember.
like, it's definitely a slightly different wording and tone. Now.
Well, he's sensitive.
We all know what happened here. And for you to try and paint this as like, this is just how it is.
All right.
No, it's not.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Just after 6:45 here in the break room on CMF, plus a whole bunch more. But first, Tommy.
Yeah, buddy.
We are in spooky season.
Yeah, we are, buddy.
Ooh. And there are hay rides and apple farms.
Oh,
and
sure.
all kinds of places to go to. But if you want the fully immersive, scary experience,
Where do you go?
I got some great news for you. The best one of these is within a day's drive.
Oh.
Yep. And it's real and it's legit and it's authentic.
So it's like one of the top in the country?
No, it is the
Number
top
one?
in the country. Yes, and it turns out there is an entire trail of these. If you wanted to spend multiple weekends this
Who
fall,
wouldn't?
we'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF.
That's a lost art.
But I'm doing it.
Well, you know. Scatting is a lost art. And you're not scatting. That's mockery.
I'm doing exactly what he's
that
doing.
Is mockery.
We are officially in spooky season.
Yeah, that was spooky.
There are lots of ways to get your Halloween fix.
Yeah, sure.
Really, you can go to Apple Patch, Apple Farm,
Apple picking,
do all that stuff.
Go to the orchard.
Spooky stuff there. You can kick it up a notch, a little higher. Maybe go to a haunted hayride.
Yeah.
But if you want the full paranormal experience, it may take an overnight journey.
So what are we looking at?
Well, lucky for us, that full-on paranormal experience, the best in the country.
No kidding.
Is right down the road.
Damn.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, just after 6:45. Bills Patriots, 8:20. Primetime, Sunday night here on CMF. There are two people that will be coming to Orchard Park who the Bills are intimately familiar with.
Yeah.
One of them wore a Bills uniform, and we'll get.
It was a bud.
Was a bud. He ain't a bud no more. Ain't a bud no more. Another has been a Bills adversary in several different ways for about 25 years.
Wow, it goes back that far.
And both of them are insufferable jerks. And we'll get to it. Football Friday, just after 6:45 here in the break room on CMF. Tommy?
Yeah, buddy.
Allow me to tell you about a bed and breakfast hotel called the Fainting Goat.
Oh.
It's about a 2-hour drive from us. It is right near the Pennsylvania border. And it has been named the most haunted hotel in America.
Wow.
That's right.
Just crammed full of ghosts.
So, it's well known in haunted hotel circles.
Sold out of ghosts.
It is sold out of ghosts. Well, to the point where people say they have a hard time sleeping because it is full of, and I quote, noisy ghosts.
Maybe they're bumping into each other all night.
Hey,
dragging chains over here, over there.
So it was originally built as a railroad hotel in the 1800s. When it comes to what is inside, it's like a 4-bedroom hotel, old school as hell looking.
Yeah.
But along with the noisy ghosts, there are reports of 2 female ghosts that are regularly seen having tea.
Oh.
Others say furniture in their rooms while they are asleep moves around without them touching it.
So you wake up in a all rearranged?
Yep, or you hear it moving while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Either of you interested yet?
That would stain my britches.
Okay. So, like we said, it only has 4 rooms. So if you wanted a room, they can be hard to come by. But if you have the opportunity, you would be able to brag in your haunted house circles, paranormal circles, that you were at the most haunted hotel in America.
Number 1, baby.
Okay, why? Don't be...
Like the Yankee Stadium of haunted.
It is the Yankee Stadium
of
haunted. Yeah. It's not
a house that spooks built.
You're not a little bit intrigued.
No, because we've had these idiots on before that do it around here where they take people on ghost tours and they show you where they try to see the ghost down the hall.
Paranormal investigators. Yeah. But I mean,
see a floating orb.
This is the most haunted hotel in America.
Number 1.
No, it is. I mean,
it's documented. In Ghost Aficionado.
Are you at all intrigued, Kimmy?
I'm the kind of person that if that stuff is there, I don't want to know.
Okay.
I think it would creep me out.
Okay. But why?
I don't want to be creeped out. I don't want to I guess it's one thing to just go ahead, do your poops thing.
What happened to your boobs?
It's that time of year.
She did it again. She blew the punchline ahead of time. You are the worst comedian's friend of all time. Do you know that?
No, nobody saw that coming. If you listen to this show, you knew it was coming.
We don't do the Dunkin' Donuts scary donut anymore. It's all I got. It's my only Halloween bit, man.
Oh, is that a joke coming? Here's the punchline. I'm kidding. This is why no other comedians want to hang out with you. No successful comedians. Dave Bargatze is not walking through that door.
No.
So, but why, Kimmy? I mean, it's not going to hurt you, right?
Yeah.
But it's not real.
But my imagination runs wild with that kind of stuff. Maybe it would be fun to do a tour, but I don't want to be somewhere where I need to get a good night's sleep and have that in the back of my mind.
All right, if it's not real, then how do you explain all the people that have been there talking about how scary and haunted it is?
That the furniture's been moved and all that?
And you're getting noisy ghosts. You got 2 women drinking tea in a parlor.
You don't think the owners are doing some stuff?
You think owners are sneaking into the rooms of people sleeping?
Some kind of
I don't know.
You could steal
trickery.
their wallet, but you're going to move the ottoman. That's a great business plan. So it turns out that this Fainting Goat Hotel, 2 hours just south of us, that has been named in USA Today as the most haunted hotel in America, is one of 19 hotels that hold a very special distinction in New York State.
Wait, we have 19 of these?
Yes, 19 hotels that are on the Haunted History New York State Trail.
That's a thing?
Yes. Now, I don't know if it's state-sponsored.
All right, but it's a haunted trail.
It's called the Haunted History Trail here in New York State. 19 hotels that are certified haunted.
Okay.
And that you can stay in all along the way. And they run from the Canadian border north of Buffalo, like right on the American side, all the way to just outside New York City.
Oh.
The closest ones to us, Belhurst Castle in Geneva is on there.
That's haunted.
That's what they say.
All right.
The Naples Hotel, guess where that is?
Yeah, we've done comedy in that place in the basement.
Yeah, that's why that was the one night.
Ooh, that joke's up.
After Tommy got off, that was the first time we never had ghosts. He walked the ghosts. And the Genesee Falls Hotel in Portageville, New York. Those are the three closest to us.
I think we've been to all those.
Yeah, we've probably done comedy.
Portageville, I know we've been to.
Yeah, it's where our acts went to die.
So
What?
you can hit them all.
Yes, and those are just the three locally.
Oh, by the way, it's got to be expensive. That one is like sold out.
What, are you talking about Belhurst Castle?
Well, no, the one you mentioned, the original one,
Yeah.
where you said it's like, it's like number one in the country.
Kimmy, can you, when you get a chance, try and see what a night at the Fainting Goat Hotel would cost? It's in, I forget the town.
You know what? Some dick has hit them all.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're into
bragged
this
about
kind
it.
of thing, you've probably
Yeah.
been to all of them.
Which means you could have done that or taken your wife to Europe for about the same price.
Okay.
Bro, all these things are super
They're
expensive.
super
you know
expensive,
this.
guys.
Just going to that goddamn apple picking.
Just go to that goddamn apple picker.
And we could have went out for a steak.
A man in a sweater and shorts, ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Mueller.
It's called a Joe T.
A lot of inside jokes today. 252 WCMF. We're talking about the Fainting Goat Hotel. It's 2 hours south of us. It was named USA Today's most haunted hotel in America, but it is one of 19 of the Haunted History Trail New York State hotels that you can stay in.
Yeah.
252 WCMF. Pete's on CMF. Hey, Petey. How are you, buddy?
I agree with Tommy. I'm not doing this tour, but for different reasons. Because you're going to bring something home you don't want in your house.
Well, just try not to get chlamydia.
It's not chlamydia.
Yeah, not that. Evil
Chlamydia.
spirits
And
are gonna come
gonorrhea.
and take over your home.
Wait a minute,
Then
wait a
you got
minute.
to freaking sell it and move.
Wait, you think that you're going to, like, the spirits?
ghost's gonna
Coming
attach
home with you?
itself.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing.
You're not messing with that.
Okay, so not only do you...
I'm messing with it.
Not only...
Because
Oh, go ahead, I'm
you
sorry.
could bring something home to your house that you don't want in
spirit.
your house.
Well, why would they hitch a ride with you? They've been in this place for since the 1800s. They like you a lot. You know, you're being a little
Change the
Yeah.
scenery.
You're being arrogant about your personality to ghost, Pete.
They can be pretty picky.
All right. Yeah. Hey, this Pete guy seems like a pretty straight shooter. Let's go home with him.
They hitch a ride with you.
All right, bye, Pete. Have a good rest of the day.
It is amazing when I'm with people that believe in all this stuff. So I had two relatives that were like sold on this stuff.
Okay.
So I had an ancient relative from New Orleans, and when I went down there as a kid, he went to show me where all our relatives were buried. So he drove this big ass Cadillac, and he took me to the cemetery. And you could drive through them down there.
Yeah.
And, they're all above ground.
Sure.
He wouldn't get out of the car. So he made me get out of the car, and he would point out where our relatives were buried, but he wouldn't put his feet on cemetery ground because he believed he would be cursed.
Oh.
And I thought he was joking, and he was serious. I'm going, man, you have enough brain power to figure out how to make enough money to buy a Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
But you think if you put your feet on the ground of a cemetery, you're doomed.
Just in case.
So he rolled down, and he's, in broken half Italian, half Creole, whatever was coming out of his mouth. He's trying to explain this stuff. I go, this guy's freaking nuts. And I'm like 10.
Look, I'm with you. I don't believe in this stuff either.
But people get like
I know.
crazy.
But I am jealous of those people a little bit.
Why?
Well, because it does look like fun if it's something you believe in. Like, this is
Yes.
19...
No, but he was like afraid.
Okay. This is 19 trips that you could take, Kimmy, with
Oh,
your
yeah.
partner and go have fun and do
Yeah.
something
But
romantic.
if you take it as entertainment, that's fine. But if you really think somebody rearranged like the afterlife, you're a ghost, right? You're dead. You go, all right, here's the afterlife. What's my job? You're gonna have to go back down to like Southern Tier and move furniture around.
Bro, we're married. Do you think that your wife wouldn't want to still keep moving furniture in the afterlife?
Yeah, but it's like that's hell.
Well, why are all the ghosts from 1700s,
Thank you.
1800s? Like, where are the ghosts from the 80s?
Yeah, where's Buddy Holly? Where's
they're all whenever we talk about these places, they're all very old buildings.
that's a
where,
great point.
There's an easy answer.
What's that?
It's pre-ghost union. After union happened, union gets into heaven. These people didn't have
They
their
broke it up.
Exactly.
The Teamsters got a hold of it and ruined it for everybody.
Pinkerton Detention Agency came detective
That's
agency.
such a great point, man. Like if you didn't have a stovetop hat, You couldn't be a ghost.
Kimmy, do we have a price on a night at the
So it does
Goat?
say call for rates, but it
Oh, that's
seems
bend
like
over,
certain.
bro.
So it lists like certain rooms. They all have, like specific names. They start at about $120.
Oh, that's not
a
bad.
night.
Bro, that's off season. That ain't
Yeah.
Halloween,
So
bro.
I-
yeah, I
That's
mean, it
summer.
seems like-
That's August ghost.
It seems like
You're
there
getting
isn't-
Bermuda short, flip-flop ghost.
There isn't much available for a while.
Okay, no, but I mean, even off season, it's still haunted. You don't have to go to haunted.
Not the same, man.
What do you not even believe in
Summer
this stuff?
haunting sucks.
Oh, do you think there's air conditioning in there?
No. Not even a breeze. You sweaty little bitch.
Why did we not get invited to do comedy back at Bellhurst Castle again? All right, let's take a break.
All right.
Something scary this weekend for
What's going on, buddy?
New England Patriots. How about that? I want this game so bad.
All right.
I want this game so bad. And being 5-0 would be great.
Sure.
Another AFC East win would be fantastic. It's not why I want it. It's not why I want it. There are two people inside this Patriots franchise that are brand new to them. And both of them have a history with the Bills.
Yeah.
One had something to say about his time in Buffalo earlier this week, and it's amazing what he has to say
Yeah.
versus how it actually happened.
How it unwound.
Oh, yeah, because it seems like, Kimmy, there's a lot of revisionist history in the comments he was
Sure.
making. But beside him, this other guy.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, I'm tough.
He always makes a scowl
Like, I'm
and
so
a frown.
I'm so sick of this idea that
Yeah.
he's tough, so they're all tough. Everyone's tough.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Next on a Football Friday in the break room on CMF. Tommy, we know the New England Patriots.
Oh, yeah. Well, we knew the old New England Patriots.
Doesn't matter. Same logo. We hate the New England Patriots.
Yes.
And we've been dominating the New England Patriots for the better part of 4 years now. But Sunday night's a new ball game. And this game matters in the AFC East. And this game matters for potential playoff seeding. We all want to stay 5-0. But I would argue, to the point you just made, where this game matters the most is setting a tone for a new regime in Boston. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, just after 7 o'clock. It's Friday. You know what that means.
Creepy time.
Yep, Creep Cap coming at you. All the disgusting things Tommy said all week long. Also, everybody does the best they can to raise kids.
Yeah.
Right? But it turns out we're all doing it wrong.
Really?
At least according to what we have in front of us.
Like bad wrong?
We'll get to it just after 7 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. Bills, Patriots, Sunday night in prime time. Live right here on 96.5 WCMF. If you want to watch the game.
Where would I go?
Well, you would go to the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Shiloh.
Okay.
Because there's a really cool lady who'll be hanging out.
CMK?
That's right.
Cussmouth Kimmy.
She'll be hanging out at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Shiloh. Delicious food, fantastic drinks, and all the cuss words you can handle.
The F word's going to be flying.
Go hang out with Kimmy at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Shiloh with the WCMF Home Field Advantage on CMF. So the Patriots come to town Sunday night with a new look. They got lots of new players, Tommy, after their disaster 4-win season last year. They also have a brand new head coach. Former Patriot Mike Vrabel takes over. Their third head coach in 3 years, by the way.
Yeah, not good.
Okay. Vrabel has Patriots fans believing right now. They think their team is tougher because Mike Vrabel was tough. And they think that Drake May's going to take a step forward because of Mike Vrabel, because he's tough. And they believe the tough head coach is going to turn their franchise around because he's tough. And he's going to be competitive with Buffalo. And there's going to be glory because they're tough.
Well, I keep hearing the Drake May, Josh Allen comparisons. I don't know about you.
No, it's interesting because I also heard the Josh Allen, Mac Jones comparisons. And then I heard the Josh Allen, Bailey Zappi comparisons.
Right.
And then I heard we've heard the comparisons. Tommy.
Yeah.
Sunday night, Tough Vrabel has his first crack at this Bills team.
All right.
And I believe it is very important to shut his ass down out of the game.
All right, to make a statement.
Yes. Let him know right up front.
Manhandle him.
Yeah.
Bend him over.
Well,
give him what for in the back door.
We don't have to sodomize him.
Yeah, close to it, though.
I want them to feel when they see Josh Allen and the Bills standing across from them, that the despair as a franchise and a fan base they've been feeling the last couple of years is going to be the exact same despair moving forward.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Because I know, like, this Bills team now hates the Jets.
Yeah.
They hate them.
Yeah.
And they hate the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Do they have the same hatred for this new era Patriots?
Well, it's hard because the last 3 years the roster keeps turning over.
Yeah,
like you have a ton of new
been
players.
Like one guy to double down on and say, we don't like that guy. He represents everything we hate about the Patriots.
Yeah.
All right.
So that may be the reason why there isn't that player hatred. At least if there is, we don't know about it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
All right.
And the phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. I would argue when it comes to football specifically, hope is a very powerful thing.
Okay.
Like when players believe things can happen, they happen. I think we witnessed that in the Saints game last week when all of a sudden, halfway through the game, the Saints players were like, wait a minute, we can do this. You saw things start to happen.
Yeah.
And conversely, when players and coaches don't think they have a chance, well, the game's already over. We saw that happen against the Jets.
They just kind of gave up.
Yeah, James Cook ran for that and everyone wanted to go home.
Just run out the clock here.
Okay. And we can look back at the Bills' drought era as an example. The Bills beat the Patriots once in 15 years. And yes, the Pats were good. And yes, the Bills were bad.
Yeah.
But the Jets and Dolphins also had a really bad bunch of teams, and they were able to beat the Patriots occasionally, right? You're supposed to lose to a divisional opponent every once in a while, but the reason it ever happened is because as soon as that game started, it was already over because Bills players and fans were just like, oh, it's not going to happen. And I want that kind of hopelessness and fear and agony to continue in that building in Foxborough because I hate the Patriots.
They deserve a decade of being losers.
Yes. Yes. And more than a decade.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everything about them is awful.
Because that would be huge. You would have a win against every one of your divisional opponents, right?
It's a half sweep, yeah. It's a half sweep.
So you're like, you're there.
Yeah. But again,
a good spot.
I don't even care about the division right now. I don't care about the seeding in the AFC. I need this game like I need oxygen to breathe.
Okay.
That's how much I hate this franchise. Because the Patriots make it so easy to hate them even when they're not good. Like talking about Vrabel, right? He is easy to hate. Oh, we played in the NFL.
You probably hated him when he was at Tennessee, too, right?
But we
'Cause
did.
There were a couple times when he got the best of the Bills, and that was frustrating, and he was a dick about it.
It's not even getting the best of the Bills, right? It's like he has this arrogance to him, like, yeah. Like, I'm like cool guy, but also like I'm tough guy. And like I get through to the players, but also like I yell at the player. It's like a thing. There was a
What happened to his mouth?
I'll tell you.
Wow.
At training camp,
Yeah.
the Patriots were doing a joint practice with somebody else, and there was a fight.
Yeah.
And he got in the middle of it. And we was like breaking it up, and he got hit in the face.
Did he really?
And his nose was bleeding.
Oh, okay.
And if you watched any of the
This
local,
recent?
this happened over the summer.
Oh.
And if you watch any of like the local New England,
I always do.
right? Like
Who doesn't like Fox first and Boston?
no, like the way they broke it down, it was like he tried to jump on a bomb in Fallujah. Like all it tells me is you can't keep your hands up, like, and you bleed easy. Like it was like the stupidest, like most tidy little. Wow, he's got blood on his face. They're going to a Super Bowl.
What's their record? 2-2?
2-2, yes.
All right.
And it's weird because all the games they play, like they beat a bad Dolphins team in a crazy game. They lost to a, I think, way overrated Steelers team in a game that they turned the ball over 5 times but only lost by a touchdown.
Yeah.
They blew out. Who'd they blow out last week? The Panthers? So, like, it's hard to tell where
right.
they're at here.
Okay.
We'll find out quickly Sunday.
Oh, we're going to find out, buddy.
No, we are going to find out. But, like, Mike Vrabel, that's a personal thing for me. And I'm sorry
Apparently,
that I'm
I
going.
didn't,
Yeah, I
you've
know,
never
yeah.
talked about this before.
Well, because he was irrelevant for so long.
like you could insert his name or your dad.
No,
Get the same reaction.
No, I would much rather hang out with my dad than Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
My dad doesn't bleed as easy. No, like Vrabel he played for the Patriots for years, and he was always like, that guy, like, he's not great, but he does the Patriot way. And then you got to deal with him in Tennessee, right? We would see him once a year, and
Yeah.
those games never went well. It's like,
Nope.
yeah, I know how to. And now we got to see him 2 times a year. But
All right.
the personal Vrabel stuff aside, because this is a me thing, I know the majority of the fan base is more excited to see someone else that's coming to town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because, lest we not forget, former Buffalo Bills wide receiver Stephon Diggs makes his first return to Highmark Stadium since forcing his way out of Buffalo 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is happening. He signed with New England in the offseason as their wide receiver vet. And earlier this week, Tommy, he was asked what the return to Buffalo was going to be like for him.
Yeah, what's the reception he thinks he's going to receive?
Just the emotions that he'll
Yeah.
be having.
yeah.
Kimmy, this is what he had to say.
Me being there before, obviously people are going to make that a huge thing. And it is a huge thing for me. I got a lot of respect and I got a lot of love for that city and,
look at that.
that fan base and even the players over there. So, kind of on social media, we still, take jabs at each other and, support each other. But it's just going to be so nice to see those guys. For me, I try to be as professional, but, obviously I hold them near and dear to my heart. Football means a lot to me. And the guys that I spend with a lot of time with over there, I'm going to give them a big hug.
Yeah,
I like it, man. You jab and you support.
Sure, sure.
Then you support and then you jab.
Jabbing and
And
supporting.
supporting and you jabbing.
That's a weird response. Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's really excited to see these guys that he made a lot of friends with.
Big old hug,
yeah,
Pat.
Because I don't remember that last year before the
Don't
game against the
either.
Texans. I don't remember that. The warm reception.
No. No.
He also went on to say.
I mean, I guess this is his first time back in Buffalo. I mean, he's seen those guys, just not in Buffalo.
He
And
saw.
he was loved.
Yeah, he was.
mean,
Yeah,
he was
but
the
there
guy.
was some
Until-
tension there when he left, and I don't
Yeah.
think anybody necessarily
Some
said
tension?
anything. Said anything to create drama, but you could tell that both Josh Allen and the Bills and Stephon Diggs, like they were just saying the most non-confrontational things, and you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I feel like neither of them said
Diplomatic.
anything about each other, but you could feel the tension
Yeah.
between the two sides.
Stephon Diggs has the passive aggression of a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Is that? And I know this because I
And
live
the Bills
with one.
were like that too, because remember that was the whole everybody eats thing.
Sure.
Because Josh Allen was like, "There's nobody here that's selfish. There's nobody here," and it felt like he was referring to Diggs at the time.
It was a dig at Diggs.
Okay,
Yeah.
going back to something you
Yeah.
said, and then moving forward to what Kimmy just said. He was beloved. There were lots of people who loved their spouse before they cheated on them in their relationship, right? Like, things can change very easily. And the whole, like, Josh being passive-aggressive versus Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs has never publicly come out and explained why he forced his way out of Buffalo. Because he did force his way out of Buffalo.
Everybody knew, like, he wanted out.
He forced his way out of Buffalo.
The Bills, it wasn't really on the Bills. Like, they would have probably happily had him back had he wanted to stay.
But here's the thing. For Josh Allen to be passive-aggressive and taking shots makes sense because you get blindsided by this guy you had all this success with out of nowhere. For Stephon Diggs to be like, yeah, it's cool. You're obviously lying. Josh didn't go in there, right? The offensive coordinator at the time didn't go in there. Nobody else went in there and said, we got to get rid of Stephon Diggs.
So why did he leave? Was it money?
Nobody knows. It wasn't money because
the contract was up?
No, he had multiple.
I thought his thing was he felt like the Bills would never take the next step.
Yes.
It was more the losses at the end of the season where he was getting frustrated and felt like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can remember
like
the coach like hugging his head that one time. He was like all pissed off.
But like what I find interesting about that is, okay, fine. And because I love watching those guys. You watch them in the AFC Championship the year after you left.
Yeah.
You watch that.
Yeah.
I watched you drop a pass against Kansas City that would have set up a touchdown that takes the lead in the final 5 minutes. I watched that.
I would also argue he got a little humbled by his injury.
He got a little humbled by playing without Josh Allen because you were going to go to Houston and be a superstar, and you became irrelevant immediately.
Bro, he was cool. He was smooth.
Is he smooth?
Oh, he was smooth. Bro, he was cool. And you don't have any of that. You don't have that guy anymore.
What are you talking about? Ed Oliver stands on top of a horse.
I mean, he did have the whole off-season thing on the boat with that mystery baggie.
Oh, the drugs and the women that he was talking with.
Yeah.
He's just having some fun, man.
Just saying, he hasn't had the greatest run lately.
Well, yeah, but that's what makes him cool and smooth.
By the way, Stephon Diggs, the audio we just played you, he spoke further, and he talked about leaving. He goes, it's just part of the business, which really bothers me.
Well, it is.
Well, no, because it's not. He forced his way out.
Right.
This was not a situation where the Bills had to cut him to get under the cap. In fact, trading him cost the Bills a fortune. That's how much they wanted to.
What's the business he was talking about?
But that's what I mean. He goes, it's part of the business. Like, Gabe Davis could say that. Gabe Davis, they didn't want to pay him. They couldn't afford him, so it's part of the business. Stephon Diggs was like, I would like to leave now. Well, it's just part of the business. Man.
Packing up my Ferrari and leaving.
Man, it's like breaking up with a girl. Like the situation the Bills were in. It's like breaking up with a girl and letting her keep your laptop and all your clothes just to be done with the headache.
Okay.
Just to be done with the headache. I don't know. Am I overreacting here?
A little bit.
It's frustrating, man.
Because he may not even be an impact player.
He had 100 yards last week
against.
it's against the Panthers, but
and they suck.
Yeah,
on a team like he's on, he's gonna. I mean, they need him. You know what I mean?
He's going to get a lot of work.
He's not a nobody.
He's going to get a lot of balls his way.
Who knows? Because Mac Hollins, former Bill, is also a receiver on that Patriots.
Oh,
yeah,
Tarzan.
Free the feet.
Yeah.
Forgot he was there.
What's the reaction that Diggs going to be like from the fans on Sunday night?
I don't know, because he was a beloved Bill when he was here. I mean, fans loved that
guy. He interacted
guy.
with the kids before the game.
Sure.
I mean, he did. He had those ads for M&T Bank.
Yeah, everyone remembers those knee slappers.
I love bank ads.
He catches ball, he runs.
People will still boo him just because he's on the other
like
team.
you out there.
I don't think
I don't boo.
I don't think he's gonna
unless
get
I'm
it
sitting in
too
the front
bad.
row of your show. No, but I mean, here's the thing.
What?
You're right. He was beloved, and he was great with the kids and all that stuff.
And he was good.
But when it comes to Western New York, man, if there is one thing that always rings true,
What's that?
if you burn us in a way that makes you think you're better than us, we'll never forgive you for
All
it.
right.
And is that fair? We have a really bad "you think you're better than me" complex.
We also, though, we've seen Bills leave and come back. Not saying that would happen with Diggs so much, but like, I don't know. Like, do we have that much hatred for guys who leave? Because just because the Bills have maintained their success without them, so I think it's easier to not hate those guys who leave when you're just continuing on without them, without really anything happening.
But I think there's a difference between leaving, because you're right. The Bills have Jordan Phillips and Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer and Shaq Lawson and John Brown. We can go on and on and on and on and on. None of those guys forced their way out of the franchise.
Sure.
Like Stephon Diggs was under contract, was making some of the highest wide receiver money in the NFL.
But he wasn't happy.
Had the best quarterback in the NFL throwing him balls. His last play as a Buffalo Bill is him dropping a pass in the divisional playoffs against Kansas City that would have set them up for a potential move on to the AFC Championship game. And You want me to be like, oh, welcome back, man. Remember the good? Nah, get out of my face. Get out of my face. And if your argument is they're not going to win anything here, well, what did they win with you? What did they win with you? They went farther than they ever did with you when you weren't here last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a way closer AFC Championship game last year than it was when Diggs was standing there watching confetti falling.
So you kind of don't like him?
I mean, look, man. God bless you. You got your money. Go have fun.
Yeah.
But don't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, man. No, remember the good times? Shut up. Shut up.
So you're going to be looking for like that little interaction?
I'm going to be looking for the way the
hugs?
Bills receive him. That's what I'm
The other
most
players?
interested in, because that's what's really the tell. Not so much what he does, but how the other players react to
I
it.
would think they don't care.
Oh,
it's a business.
Well,
they all hug and hang out and work out in the offseason.
Yeah, but most
I mean,
of the guys on the team now didn't play with him.
True that.
So they probably don't even care.
Well, there's a couple, and here's the thing.
He's like an old man.
You're right. Again, like Stephon Diggs said, it's a business, except in this case it wasn't.
Stop hugging him.
Because he looked at this roster and this coaching staff and said, you're not good enough to get me where I want to be. You don't think that bothers those guys?
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, the older cats.
Josh Allen, the MVP?
Yeah.
The old man. Old Josh.
8 years old. Old Joshua. All right, let's take a break.
Right.
Tommy's got picks to make. He'll be doing that just after 7:45, trying to bounce back from a 2-3 week last week. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good. Tommy tells it like it is, just after 7:45 here in the break room on CMF. And to recap those picks, our good friends from 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger. And from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD.
Yep, he'll be in here. No idea what kind of Boston Ryan we are getting this morning.
Boston Ryan.
But you can check yourself at 9 o'clock, set your phone alarm, jump on our live stream. We'll get to all that. But before we get there, it is Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Creep Cap coming at you.
Yeah, buddy.
You want to be a good parent?
Well, you should.
But it turns out, at least according to what we have here, nothing you can do will ever make you a good parent.
So all y'all suck?
No matter what you are doing as a parent,
All right.
according to this, you suck at it. And we'll get to it next here in the break room on CMF. if you're a parent, you can do all you can every day
That's the gig.
to be the best mom and the best dad
Yeah.
you can be. And we know there is no perfect parent.
Mhm.
That being said, there are things you know you should avoid doing raising your kids. Ways we raise our kids.
Mhm.
And luckily, Tommy, in front of us, we have some parenting experts who are going to tell us what we should and shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
What's
it
that?
seems no matter what you're doing, you suck.
Y'all suck.
You suck so hard and so long.
Man, what would you call that?
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. We don't want to bury the lead here, man, because it is Friday.
You were kind of setting it up.
All the disgusting things Tommy said all week long. It is the Creep Cap, and it happens now. On CMF.
Oh, you feel that? That's creep running down your spine. It's the Creep Cap on WCMF.
Well, yeah, can also see here.
Oh, just a big hole they dug. Just a big ass hole. That's all it is.
Oh. Well, you know, you're right, because I've already seen your mom. Took that to her last night.
Time.
Well,
It
I
takes-
gotta go take a dump, man.
It
That was a
takes a long
quality diddling,
time.
but oh, Lord.
Wait, they diddling knocked the dump loose?
Oh, diddling.
One of my favorite Bo Diddley songs.
Oh, did me knock that dump, baby. Give that one.
The knee pads he wore went for $57,000.
Oh, I hear your mom bought those.
And the helmet.
She wanted some new lucky ones. Yum, 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 yum. Which sucks. Now they're going to come later and later. So now I'm going to get the 9 o'clock knockers. And that used to be a good thing back in the day. I paid good money for those. You don't burn charcoal and eat a ripstick out there. You're not a real man. Got a mouthful of chocolate ice cream. Or an F-150 truck with a sky hook on it. That's what I'm talking about. Real man. Boy, sitting next to me's got a head Oliver Kotex on.
Plug that hole. Plug that hole. Well, I mean, you could
Yeah.
swallow wood and not realize
Yeah.
you just didn't bite into the actual wood
My
part.
mom does it every night.
So far, quote
A
the
lot of wood. Ow. Most of the thermometers they were using rectally or in their mouth, man. Like they literally had to
Out.
release it from their butt cheeks and stick it in the wind to see the temperature. And then when the wind hit, good
made
God.
the whole town smell terrible. It's terrible. No, I think
I think they call it a choke bag.
Yeah, it's
Really?
called, no, you go to chokebagthing.com. Actually, don't do that. That's probably a terrible website.
Yeah, because then you just see a picture of Pat's mom.
Okay, see, I already had
Big
a
old choke bag.
Circular firing squad this morning.
Amazon, I'll have it at your door tomorrow morning.
It's so good to be a creep.
There it is, the Creep Cap on CMF. Tommy,
Buddy.
I have in front of us an article.
What you got?
The headline, these parenting styles are total red flags.
Oh.
So this article talked to a bunch of parenting experts about how some of the ways folks are raising kids could actually be ruining our children.
Because you're kind of candy ass in it.
Well, it runs a gamut.
All right.
For example, the first red flag they call dismissive parenting. Whatever your kid is doing or going through, not that big a deal. Downplaying their emotions or accomplishments. You know, I had to do that as a kid. It's totally fine. Shut up. That's already expected of you. You shouldn't be celebrating it.
All right.
Dismissive parenting. Another red flag they bring up, what they call permissive parenting, letting your kid get away with stuff they shouldn't. They also call it gentle parenting.
All right. Soft parent.
Lack of boundaries, right?
Yeah.
And the idea behind gentle parenting
No
is
discipline.
giving kids the ability to express themselves.
To think for themselves.
But these parenting experts say that goes too far, and it keeps the kids from establishing boundaries. So those are bad.
All right.
But we're not done, because they go on.
Damn.
They say tiger parenting is a red flag.
So that was that book that came out years ago, right? Tiger Mom.
Tiger Mom, yes. We're all familiar with this one?
Yeah, it was like that Chinese woman that came here and was really tough on her kids.
You got it. And
But
if
that's
you're
kind of like the Chinese way, though.
based on this one woman,
Pushing your kids really hard.
Yeah.
holding your kids to
Yeah.
impossibly high standards.
It was almost like a boot camp.
Yes, it sucks their childhood away, right? By the way, there's more. They get into helicopter parenting. We all know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Overly involved in every aspect of your kid's life. Still more.
You almost like prevent them from failing.
You got
They're
it.
there for everything.
They say another red flag, authoritarian parenting.
Well, that's okay.
Shaming your kids for all they do wrong. Instead of focusing on correcting the issue, you yell at them, and it keeps going on and on and on. From
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There are more and more and more and more. But as you read the article,
Yeah.
with these parenting experts, one thing becomes very clear.
What's that?
Whatever you are doing to raise your kid, you are doing it wrong.
Yeah, because you're one of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Pretty much every parenting style you can think of
Yeah.
is named as a red flag, according to these parenting experts, which is not ideal if you are looking for guidance in raising a healthy, well-adjusted
Okay.
child.
All right.
Well, I always kind of thought, just based on what I have observed of my friends, especially when they are expecting their first. Like they have an idea of the way they want to parent, and it may be one of those styles. It just may be like advice that they've had, but like we're going to do this. They have a plan for everything, and then like they slowly abandon that parenting style as time goes on.
Yeah.
So like I didn't even think people were that committed to one of those styles of parenting. It's pretty rare where I can point to a parent and be like, that's the way they parent for everything in their life.
Because you get knocked off your blocks right out of the gate.
You nailed it.
With that plan.
Yeah.
You nailed it. I mean, any parent listening knows. Mike Tyson had a famous quote: "Everybody's got a plan until they got punched in the face."
Yeah.
Right. So, like, and I'll say this: I am included in this. There is no one more arrogant than a couple that is 8 months pregnant.
For their first kid, yeah.
Yes. You know exactly how you're going to raise them. You know exactly how they're going to turn out. You know you are not going to make the mistakes that your parents did.
Yeah.
You're looking around at the way other people are raising their kids in public. For shame. For shame. How could you?
They did it wrong.
And then 2.5 years, this is my brother to a T, man. My brother used to silently judge the way that I would raise my girls.
Yeah.
And I could hear him whispering behind my back. And there would even be times where he's like, hey, man, be cool. And now he's got 2 daughters of his own, and his youngest is adorable, and she's the best, and she is a handful, and she is giving it to him. And I get to sit back and go, hey, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened, smart guy? I got so many good ideas. So
what do you do?
well, that's just it. The phone number is 252-WCMF.
Free range them?
252-WCMF, 252-9263. You're joking? That is a parenting style.
Yeah.
Free-range parenting.
Just put it out in the backyard like chickens?
Yes.
No structure.
No diaper either. Let them
Oh.
dump and wee wherever they're going to go.
Because my niece kind of did this because they're like hippies.
Free-range parenting.
Well, they're like really let the kids develop however they want to develop. And whatever ideas they have, she lets them do it. But they're super hippies, and they're like, they have a goddamn donkey in their backyard, and they live in Philadelphia.
That has nothing to
And
do
a
with their
horse.
parenting.
But like it's like they're very, earthy.
I get what you're saying. Look,
Yeah.
there is advice in this article.
Yeah.
It is not just all, here's why every parenting style is wrong.
Right.
The big piece of advice they give,
What's that?
quote, aim for balance.
Balance?
Yes. But the experts in this article don't really give you a good idea on how to do that.
That sounds like that diet tip when they go, everything
Yeah.
in moderation.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it don't work for me.
Right. It sounds easier than it is.
I can't eat one donut. I can't have a cocktail or a cigarette.
And if you are a parent who is worried about this stuff, how can I be sure raising my kids when I should be stern, when I should let things go, when I should be on them like a hawk, when I should back off and let them figure them out? And every time you screw up as a mom or dad, that is another traumatic thing they will be trying to sort out in their 30s and resenting you for.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's not if that will happen. It is what you are doing to cause that to happen.
Yeah.
Right? How, after thousands of years of being human,
Peoples.
yes, over a century of living in cities and towns that the way they are, schools, sports, social circles, after all of that, do we still have no idea how to raise our
I
kids?
mean, there's got to be one country or culture that gets it pretty right.
But how do you measure that?
Well,
like
it's the
if,
kid.
let's say the kids are successful, but that just because they may be successful on paper doesn't mean they struggle with other things,
I mean,
right?
name the country.
Well, wait, you always come up with these lists, the happiest countries.
Sure.
It's like Denmark. It's like
Yeah.
Finland. It's like countries nobody knows where the hell they are, but they're freaking cold.
Okay.
Okay.
But don't-
So you,
but
but
they
then,
all seem to be attractive and good looking and happy, and they always come out high on these
Yeah.
lists of like quality of life. Maybe their asses are doing it right.
but some people might see that as being unsuccessful because they're not making enough money, or you know what I mean? Like happiness, you should measure it that way, but some people might not.
I mean, yeah, name me one Danish NFL quarterback. You can't.
I'm pretty sure there was one of Danish descent.
Give
And by
me-
the way, I can think of 2 Danes pretty successful.
Go ahead.
Van Halen.
Oh, he was a great Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his brother, too.
And no, and yeah, if there's
And
definitely.
they were born, they weren't even American.
Yeah, if there's definitely one thing you can say about Eddie Van Halen, he was a well-adjusted man.
Yeah. Those guitar riffs, fantastic.
He drove a tank to the lead singer of Limp Bizkit's house with a gun to get a guitar back that he left there.
That's good parenting.
That's a true story
That's
you can
good.
Google, by the way.
That's good parenting right there.
Okay. 252-WCMF, 252-9263. With this article in front of us about how everything you are doing to parent your kid
Yeah.
is wrong. And the idea is you got to aim for
Gotta
balance,
make 'em
but they don't
tough.
tell you how to do it, and how we haven't figured out how to raise kids.
Don't take any crap.
There is nothing else, Tommy, in this world we've been doing for this long that we don't understand.
Except banging, except making them.
Well, look, we know the basics of how the human body works and how to stay healthy,
Yeah.
right? Okay. We know the basics of the scientific world around us, why the sun comes up, why the grass grows, how to get food from nature, right? We've built cars and air conditioning. We can stream shows. There are sodas without sugar in them. All of these things should be way more complicated than make this baby into a person.
Oh.
But they're not.
All right.
And I don't get it.
Well, some of it you're kind of fighting your own DNA.
Yeah.
Like you're literally facing your own DNA
You're
trying
right.
to figure this thing out. You know what I mean?
But shouldn't that give us an advantage?
Apparently
yeah,
not.
But you don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
If you see it as a flaw, like if you don't know how to fix it in yourself, why would you know what to tell your kid?
Okay, that's a good point.
Because everybody
to
looks
adjust.
better in the mirror, right? You look at yourself in the mirror, you see something that isn't really there. And I think you do that with kids.
Yeah, man.
That kid is a little mirror.
Yeah, man.
And you go, yeah, he's just like me, man. I'm good. He's good.
Well, no, because like my
He's
old
tough,
man,
I'm tough.
my old man saw me as a man. He thought I was a complete jackass.
Well, he was right. He's one of the good ones.
I know, but you find me.
But he was also a jackass.
I know outwardly people like to project that their kids are nailing it. Like
Yeah,
I
I
mean, I
know.
think most parents look at their kids and they worry.
Oh,
Why
sure.
aren't they doing X? Why haven't they accomplished Y?
But you can also look at you can look at families that, from the outside, one environment, same parenting skills.
Yeah.
You end up with two completely polar opposite kids. How does that happen?
It makes no sense. It makes no
How?
sense. Look, I'm going through it right now.
One's in jail, one's in Harvard. How does that happen?
Harvard, and one's in Harvard jail.
Yeah. Nice Joe.
I got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Right? They are 2 years apart, raised the exact same way in the exact same home by the exact same parents, and they could not be more different people.
Right.
And it blows my mind. It doesn't make sense.
But that's got to be something in the genes. That has to be, because they both look at the same situation and came to a different conclusion, but they still have the same. They share DNA.
No, but
How does that happen?
they're the same person. They're
Right.
the same gene. I don't
But
know.
they look at that and they come up with two different conclusions.
All right, the phone number is 252-WCMF. I see you guys on hold. We got a ton of
Don't have children.
Instagram messages coming in.
We need to
Kimmy's,
knock it off.
Kimmy's nailing it right
She's
now.
smart. She's a smart kid.
Again, this article entitled "How to." No, I'm sorry. Where to go? Oh, it's essentially the best ways to raise your kids, and there is none, because every parenting style they talk about, every parenting
Yes.
expert goes, "This is not the way to do it." Their advice is balance, find a balance, but they also don't tell you how to find a balance. Nisa writes us on Instagram, Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. Perhaps there is no right way to raise kids because every kid is different and responds differently to various styles. Sure. That doesn't help me raise a well-adjusted kid.
Yeah.
Right?
And you got to think of all the things that your kids are exposed to when you ain't around.
That too. Yeah, you only have so much control.
But I would like to think.
Like the second they get on a bus, it's over.
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer is on CMF. Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
I am great. How are you this morning?
I am also great, Jennifer. Thank you.
Okay, so the issue with raising kids, okay, I have three. I have an 18-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-month-old.
Wait, stop.
You got
That's
an
a range,
infant?
Damn.
You got an infant.
Yeah, I have an 18-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-month-old.
All right, Jennifer, be honest. Be honest. Because, look, we've all been
Same
there.
daddy?
Yes.
Okay,
Damn.
so about 18 months ago, the night got away from you? Is that what happened, Jennifer?
Yeah. So the 18-year-old, she was amazing. The worst thing she did was color on the wall. She was perfect.
Okay.
The 7-year-old, he has ADHD, ODD, and he's autistic.
Well, at least he's learning his alphabet.
He's also down with
So
OPP.
He's a whole other way of handful.
Okay.
My 9-month-old, he's going to rule the world one day. He's a terror.
All right, so Jennifer, having raised a child into adulthood, going through this again with the middle one, and now having this 9-month-old baby, what have you learned along the way that you're going to apply to this newest child?
No matter what you try to do, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
That article is exactly right. You can do everything perfect. The child itself has to learn from what you're doing and watch what you are doing.
To set an example, Patrick.
Well, no, that's not what. Okay, but she's even in doing that, you're still going to screw the
Baby,
kid
this is
up.
how you pay taxes. This is how you take our trash out. Here, baby.
It's like I already screwed it up with my 7-year-old. I'm a diehard Bills fan, and he likes the Patriots.
Okay, you're a
Oh,
terrible
no,
mother.
Jennifer,
Oh, my
where did you
God,
go
down
wrong?
Terrible mother. Can you call CPS, Kimmy, right now? Thank you. All right, so Jennifer, you've resigned yourself to the fact then that there's nothing you can do to create this child that you know will be
Do your
successful.
best.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's not.
Yeah,
helpful.
that's not helpful.
Thanks a lot, Jennifer.
Sorry.
All right. Well, good luck with your 18-month-old and your brand new baby and the one in the middle.
You have a great one.
There goes Jennifer. 18 years old and a 9-month-old.
I mean,
In the same
she
house.
also brings up, raising that 18-year-old. Well, never mind. I guess you still had to deal with, just like the age difference. You could be dealing with different stuff as a parent. Like if you were a parent of raising somebody before like social media and smartphones and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, like that could look wildly different now if you have a kid almost 20 years later.
And an infant.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're gonna have to
big-ass
change a
kid.
lot of stuff about the way you parented that
It's
first
diapers
one.
and catch rags.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, you know it, bro.
Like,
He's 18.
She. It was a daughter.
No,
She
he said
no,
he had-
she
he
said
No,
my daughter.
no, she
I think I
said
said
my
the
daughter.
son.
Son is
18.
7. No,
Seven.
the daughter was 18.
Yes.
And she's got catch rags?
Oh my God.
252
work?
WCMF. Matthew,
boyfriend.
I'll get back to the phones in a second. I'm trying to run away from you as fast as possible.
Yes.
Matthew writes us
I
on
can still
Instagram.
see you.
Stop it. I know you can't because cataracts, big-ass bug eyes. Matthew writes us on Instagram, Duffy at WCMF. He says, my mom sheltered my sister. She is very successful, but she's a douchebag socially, very self-absorbed.
All right, but she's a successful douchebag.
Matthew went out of his way to write a radio show and his sister's a douchebag. Matthew, not resentful, which is good. Let's talk to Susan. Hey, Susan, how are you?
I'm good.
What's up?
Okay, so I've called before, and I've either been called very nice by Kimmy or crazy woman by Tommy.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a 34-year-old, a 31-year-old, and a 21-year-old.
Okay.
And I had to, like with my daughter, my oldest one, I read every book there was. Granted, back then you didn't have Google look stuff up, so I read like what to do when you're expecting and how to raise this, how to do that, And she is a very well-rounded individual. My son, he is too. My youngest one, she's a holy terror. I think I just kind of gave up because she just did whatever she wanted, but she was so young, she was a spoiled brat.
Okay.
But then I look at my oldest one that was spoiled too, and I kind of raised them individually based on their personality. My son was a wimp when he was little. Now he is definitely not. Both of my daughters have my personality, very outspoken.
Oh, grating? Rough, gruff.
Not really rough. They have a heart of gold, but they speak their mind. That's how I am. I would give my shirt off my back, but don't cross my children or my family.
Because her breasts are out. That's why you don't want to do that. She took her shirt off.
Here's my sweaty blouse.
All right, so Susan, then you're coming back with the same advice for the
Everybody's
first
different,
call. Everybody's different, and there's nothing you can do.
I mean, it's kind of like that. I was honest with my children. I told them, what I did when I was young. I didn't lie to them. I put it out there and discussed, this is why I would rather you not do this, because this can be bad. I was very open and honest with my two older ones and my youngest. But they're three different people. I mean, look at, you can raise 6 kids, and one could be a serial killer, and one could be a heart surgeon. You
Both
just
use
never
knives.
know. You have to go with their personality. It's important to pinpoint that when they're young, and you can see it. Anybody that's got kids can see the personality.
You know what you're doing.
You know what
Yes,
you've done.
man.
All right, Susan, thank you for the call. Have a good rest
And
of
these
the
people
day.
are no help.
Well, no, but I mean,
No help.
but they're not wrong, at least based on the experience I've had.
I
so
know,
far.
but
I
it's
think
like you
what
would
I
wanna-
got out of what a lot of the moms have said is
What's
like
that?
don't have such high expectations going into it, or like
Keep it low.
don't have that strict of a plan.
Have a low bar to clear.
Can't wait to get this little idiot out of
Because
me.
it's probably not going to go the way you think it's gonna.
All right.
By the way, that's also what every woman that you ever slept with said.
What's that?
Can't wait to get this little idiot out of me. I think if we're looking for I know, it was terrible, Kimmy. I think if we are looking for one red flag that you should be on the lookout in parents,
Besides a serial killer kid.
in parents,
Yeah.
right? Because, we go through this whole list of things that are red flags, and, it's all debatable. One that is not. A mom or dad that is positive that they are raising their kid the right way.
They're nailing it.
Yes, they have no time for any outside criticism, no outside advice. That person always makes me super nervous.
Yeah.
Because every parent should be just a little worried that they are doing it all wrong.
How about just stay humble?
Yes.
You know?
Yes, you hit it. There
Yeah.
should be a doubt, even
Yeah.
though your intentions were good, that you are handling every situation the right way. You should never think that you've done stuff right.
Okay.
And I also think it's normal to look to friends and family and places online.
I think that's where you screw up.
Looking for advice?
Yeah, no, because you get so like right now we've been bombarded by advice.
Yes.
And it's all over the place. What did it do you? Nothing.
No, but
like you got to go at your own speed, and your own pace, and your own logic.
I agree with you.
These kids, like you start getting all these other people chiming in. I think it convolutes the situation.
No, but counterpoint to that, I mean, look, I'm not saying take advice from somebody and follow that to a T. I'm saying collect all the information you can. Look at it like painting a picture, right? There are a million different artists that create art in a million different ways, and there's not one way that we go, that's good art, right? I mean, I guess look at your kid as a sculpture or a picture.
Okay.
Sometimes a Picasso is beautiful. Sometimes give me a guy that paints like real pictures.
But statues don't flunk out of college or dent up your car.
You're right.
Or leave the stove on when you're not home.
Yeah, but there are also those weird-ass art installations you see in New York City where it's a guy standing next to a flower in a turtleneck and it's called, like, persistence. Like, it doesn't make any sense and it sucks. That's the kid that flunks out of college.
All right. I think you should leave people alone.
All right, look.
Because, like, it's common sense.
Man who raised no kids.
Right. But I think you got to use your own common sense to figure out what kind of kid you are.
Man with no common sense.
Every parent thinks they're using common sense.
Right. So let them be.
All right.
Because you're not. I bet you with all this information, you're never going to get this dynamite kid you think is going to show up.
No, but dynamite kids do exist. There are great people who
By
do great
accident,
things.
man.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, it's DNA and a roll of the dice.
Like, that is you.
Kids are a casino.
I must have missed
with
that
Batch.
parenting style.
It's
DNA and
Batch
roll the
Casino,
dice.
one of the worst James Bond movies of all time. Batch Casino. Wah, wah, wah.
When you're in... Okay, I can't even...
Good luck following that up.
Yeah, and I'm trying to
You
transition
think of
out.
that Sean Connery's Batch?
You almost did. You call that a knife. I could feel it. Because you do the same impression. I
You
felt
call
it coming.
that a batch?
That's not... It's Crocodile Done Batch. We've had a beautiful run of weather.
Oh, God.
And because of that, there is a great opportunity for folks who love this in our area to save some money over the next couple of weeks. Like today would be the perfect day to go do this.
Oh, great.
But Kimmy is arguing as the weather stays nicer longer now in recent years that having the ability to do this longer is actually going to destroy the relationship that you have at home.
Oh, no.
We'll get into what you can take advantage of and end up divorced with next here at the break room. Let's see you, Matt. This is paradise for a lot of people, Tommy.
What's that?
Well, if you're a fan of this, you pray the season goes as long as possible. But someone in this room is here to argue better weather will make for a worse situation at home.
Oh.
Relationships, Tommy, are all about expectation.
Yeah, quality time.
But when they expect you'll be around more for quality time come October, and you ain't, someone's going to have to pay the fiddler.
What you doing?
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF just after 7:45. Bills Patriots prime time Sunday night live right here on CMF. Tommy's got some picks to make, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
And there's a lot of familiar faces coming back to Orchard Park that could have an effect on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy tells it like it is. New England primetime edition. It's after 7:45 here in the break room on CMF. Good news for golfers.
Golfers.
This week, Monroe County announced they are reducing rates for the rest of the season at Gen Valley and the Churchville Golf Course.
Fantastic.
By the way, they've already dropped the prices at Durand Eastman. So now you can walk.
All the public courses.
Yeah, you got it. You can walk 18 holes at Gen Valley for $11.
Damn.
It's less than $1 a hole.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you
What's
want,
your mom charge?
If you want a cart, it'll only hit you $25.
That's great.
Hard to argue those rates.
Mm-hmm.
And it should keep golfers with this beautiful weather pouring out onto the course.
Let's start swinging.
You got it. In fact, the last couple of years, golfers have gotten to play longer than we're used to.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was awesome. Which someone in this room sees as more of a problem than a positive.
What's the problem?
I think this is bad for relationships because I think golfers, if you have kids, a wife, whoever, they have an idea of when that golf season's supposed to be. Like, that's supposed to be your summer weekend hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's extending into the fall, it now could be overlapping with other hobbies of yours. So let's say you sit down to watch the Bills every Sunday or whoever your team is. So now it's taking away multiple days from family time.
Think of like this Sunday. You can get 18 in and see the game.
Yeah, and then on Monday, get a U-Haul to get all your stuff out of the house.
I would guess
Done
that,
done.
Somebody in that house is going to be a little pissed and annoyed because this hobby was supposed to end in September.
Kimmy brings up a great point.
What's that?
The phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. To the golfers of the greater Rochester area listening to this show, when does your partner expect that you're shutting it down for the season? Because to Kimmy's point, if they expect after October 1st that the Saturdays and Sundays are going to be free and all of a sudden you have the opportunity to keep going, are the potential issues at home worth the fun and freedom you have at whatever course you're playing?
Never let your family affect your game. That's what Arnie and Jack always said.
Yeah.
Keep them separate.
Yeah, the professionals.
Yep. And look at those two guys. Top of the game.
Like, to all of you folks that can hear us,
Yeah.
I'm asking a serious question.
All right.
Do you weigh how much you're going to pay with your partner versus how much fun a little more golf is going to be?
But if you're a golf nut, you got to love it, man. I mean, you're getting extra golf.
Yeah.
And in an area where and we got a ton. This is it's a golfing community for a place that gets feet of snow every year, right?
100%.
And these are like gifts from the golf gods.
Look,
Why not go? Your family will be there when you get home.
Bro.
It's the same family whether you walk in the door
But golf
at
is not
5
a
o'clock or
short
8 o'clock.
activity. You're usually spending the day golfing.
It's worth it, buddy.
Says man who's been
Pretty girls
divorced
bringing you beers around.
multiple times.
You could smoke out there.
You don't
man.
even golf.
I don't. I'm jealous of golfers.
I don't want to be around my wife.
No, but I'm jealous of golfers, man. Like it looks like I know it sucks, but every time I see it, I go, man, that looks like so cool.
Okay, bro, like you sit here and you
So cool.
You sit here and you talk so tough. You ain't got the balls to look at your wife and be like, "Listen, I'm
I can't
going.
golf.
I'm going here. Forget golf.
I
Whatever it
know.
is. I'm going out, and there's nothing you're going to say to me to stop it."
I know. But I know guys that do. I know guys that don't even ask.
I know, and
Like,
those.
it's just like this is what's happening.
But you know those guys are pieces of crap.
Yeah, but they're happy pieces
Gotta
of crap.
be tough on their marriage.
What I always say, a-holes always have their weekends free.
Yeah, and then 20 years.
Very, very free.
Look down the road at 20 years with those a-holes and where they're living. 'Cause
They're
I
on
gotta-
dialysis.
Bro, I got to be honest with you. There were a lot of guys that looked really cool 20 years ago, and now they're sleeping in race car beds, and they're doing shows that nobody listens to.
Yeah, but it's a race car bed. It looks pretty cool.
Unless this is a hobby you're doing together, it's going to annoy your partner.
What's worse, though? The partner activity or the lone activity?
I love my wife, so I want to spend as much time with her as possible.
Ooh.
Yeah, but even my wife, like, she thinks we're going to have fun, and I know she ain't digging it, man.
Oh, yeah, because you're there. But if she
Yeah.
had
No,
another
but
husband.
she invited me.
Okay.
I was surprised. My husband and I, it was last year or the year before, we were at a wedding at a golf course in November, and there were still guys out there golfing.
Your old
I mean, it was
golf.
a nicer day, but I was just like, I couldn't believe that people there, that it was still that busy and guys were out there.
I'm always surprised like you don't golf with your old man.
My husband's tried to get me to golf. I'm really bad at it, and I just have this fear. Like, I don't want to be. I know all like the unwritten rules of the golf course, and I don't want to hold other people up. It just doesn't sound like. It sounds like something is going to be stressful for me.
Yeah, but I mean, you're bad at radio, and you hold us up, and you keep coming in every day. Here's a punchline to that joke.
I'm not going to get over it.
3 times this week. You've done it 3 times. You did it this morning.
Well, I shouldn't see your punchline ahead of it.
We do the show every day. It's a new audience every 12 minutes. It's
that's
okay to
on you.
recycle some punchlines.
Yeah,
Be
I'm not
more
writing
creative.
stuff.
You didn't write stuff when you did comment.
I didn't write when I was writing.
That's what I just said. 252 WCMF. Monroe County dropping the prices at the public courses as fall comes in, but we're getting beautiful weather here.
Oh, my God.
77 today, sunny. You could get in 18 as soon as you get off of work if you want to.
Damn.
But Kimmy brings up a great point.
You need to go home.
Look,
What do you compromise, I guess, if you are somebody that keeps going?
Well, you'd have to give up any other thing that you have,
Yeah.
right? And if you don't have anything else, well, then you're SOL. Look, man, you keep bringing up this whole like freedom and go have the fun while you can. Golf is a game where you keep score.
Yes, you do.
And we like to think that in our relationships, we don't keep score. But that is a lie. We also like to think that if your partner gives you the green light to go out and do it, there will not be any problems down the road. That is also a lie. And to be clear, I don't blame someone for saying go and have fun, only to be later frustrated or exhausted dealing with the kids or the stuff around the house or the other
all
obligations.
backs up.
Right? It is only human nature. But as a man or a wife, well, a husband or a wife, whatever it is you do,
A man-wife.
when you go to your partner and go, hey, I want to do this, and they go have fun, you do have to look down the road and go, even with the approval, what am I going to pay for this?
But is it worth it? Is October and November golf worth whatever pain is going to happen first of the year?
I am finding as I get older, whatever it is I want to do that I'm getting out of other things to do is not worth what I'm paying down the road.
But that's kind of the deal, though. That's the trade-off.
Yeah.
So, and some guys have a high tolerance for, like, marriage pain.
Or they just are oblivious to what's going on in their marriage.
Yeah.
You say that like that's fine.
No, but I knew those guys. I was friends with those guys.
Yes, and you talk about what giant pieces
I know,
of crap.
and how their marriages were all failing.
But I do miss those guys.
Okay.
Bad people, but fun.
He misses them because they were all living
it's
in
amazing.
singles apartments and they can't afford to go out anymore.
The best part of this is you screwed up multiple marriages without being a golfer and without having those hobbies.
Yeah, but he kept putting it in the wrong hole. Folks. Oh, Dad, guy crossed the line.
Talk about your mother like
How
that.
did 252 WCMF? We got folks waiting on hold. Rich
That's how
writes
you
us-
get a guy to go right into the trap.
Rich writes us
The
on
mama trap.
Instagram.
Old Sandy and Hot.
Duffy at WCMF.
Yeah.
He says, fortunate enough to have a wife who is understanding. When my buddy texts me asking if I want to golf, my wife knows I'm going to go, always tells me to have fun and enjoy. After golf, it's then on me to make it up to her, take her out to dinner, movie, whatever she wants. So
That man is a goddamn fool.
Why?
Because read the first part of that again.
Okay, going back to Rich.
The first part.
Fortunate enough to have a wife who is understanding, and when my buddy...
Stop. Right there. Every guy we ever knew
Yeah.
that said that, we watched it blow up in their face.
That's the argument I just made
Yeah,
to
but I'm
you.
saying, like,
Yes.
but I understand that, but the guys that say
She's
that out
understanding
loud.
for now.
Yeah, she ain't understanding.
Okay, but he says, look, I think he pulls an interesting move that guys don't consider,
What's that?
making it up to them without them asking.
Okay, well, you got to
Yes,
step up.
Yes.
Right? Like, if you...
Throw a steak at him. That'll shut her up.
It shows you're acknowledging that this is an inconvenience.
Nah, give her a purse. Let her go shopping. That'll keep her
Or
quiet.
spend time with her.
252 WCMF. Let's talk to a giant Casanova.
Oh, Mr. Casanova.
Teddy's on CMF. Hey, Teddy, how are you, buddy?
Good morning. How are you?
Good, Teddy. How are you?
Good. Listen, I love that during Eastman, but the smell is disgusting. I haven't even played over there this year. Usually I play twice a week over there, but this year I haven't gone over there because that smell is disgusting.
Okay. Okay, Teddy.
Thanks for the update.
But was
There's your stinky golf update.
Teddy, are you still playing
Yeah,
right now?
I play twice a week, and then I still have 2 jobs. How's that?
Okay, no, yeah, great. You're awesome. How does your wife feel about it?
My wife, she doesn't have any choice. I tell her I'm going out. I enjoy my life.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. If there's one guy you're not going to want to lose as a woman, it's Teddy. You're going to do everything he says.
I think I do think this is a hobby that benefits you the older you get because chances are she just wants you out of the house for a little while.
Yeah, we talked
like
to
this is post kids. Like when your kids are out and you're getting older and she just wants some time to herself to watch her shows or do whatever. Yeah, she's happy to have you out of the house 2 days a week.
You're exactly right, Kimmy, because we've been married for 39 years. If being home with her, it's just nothing but fighting, just like everybody else. Right, Tommy?
I don't fight. I give up.
Well, no, look, I mean,
I'm a quitter.
We talk to Teddy 3 times a week. I want him to go golfing right now.
Right.
Teddy.
Tommy, I like to offer Tommy, come golf with me. I'll pay everything a day. In fact, if you want becoming my caddy for one day, I give you $500.
I gotta be Teddy's caddy.
He does have a caddy outfit on right now.
Yeah, it's true.
$500 for 4 hours, Tommy, if you want becoming my caddy.
Bro, that's half your annual salary. Teddy, thanks, buddy. Enjoy your golf. You know, it's funny, too. Tommy's about to make his picks here on a Football Friday.
Yeah.
It's not just golf that's been taking up more time. The Bills the last couple of years have been a major point of contention in some relationships.
Oh, sure.
Because for 17 years in Western New York, football season ended the last week of December. You can set your watch to it. The last 7 years, the Bills are playing into the last week of January. God willing, this year we're playing February football. Kimmy, that has to be causing problems, right?
You would think.
And what makes football worse is golf is not going to extend into Thanksgiving and Christmas.
No, of course not.
Football absolutely does.
Yeah.
And the later you go with football, the more important the games get, the more significant the events you are missing with your family, right? I mean, the good news with both the Bills and golf in the greater Rochester area, it is so ingrained in our DNA that maybe we get more leeway for it than other places would.
Because she maybe was raised in a house where this was the norm.
Bingo. I mean, you go out and look at any golf course. It's what? It's true.
It's always been like this, man.
Look, okay,
golf and football.
My youngest has asked me to take her to the driving range a couple times this summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
Well, because she's playing tennis. Tennis and golf kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, let's pick the most expensive damn things.
Yeah.
I don't know where, like.
Hockey's still more expensive.
Yes, but like, does somebody want to play soccer? Anybody? But like when we go to there's that Big Oak driving range.
Yeah.
It's half.
It's right by Ide.
Yeah, it's nice.
Men and women. It's half men and women.
Yeah.
So we sit here and we make this joke about husbands going golfing. It's possible that there are guys sitting at home with their kids when their wives are saying, "I'm going golf with my friend."
Okay, all right. Ladies are swinging too. Baby.
And same with the Bills games.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
half the audience is chicks.
Exactly. So
those hobbies could affect both sides.
Yeah. Everyone's miserable. Speaking of miserable, Tommy's got some picks to make.
Yeah, buddy.
There are two faces that the Bills are familiar with. Well, really three, but one guy we like, in Matt Collins, that are coming to Orchard Park on Sunday night. And we're going to find out how well they do.
Okay.
According to one man.
Yes.
We'll get into it. A Tommy Tells It Like It Is on a Football Friday next on CMF. Bills, Patriots in prime time.
Wow.
Sunday Night Live right here on 96.5 WCMF, your official home for the Buffalo Bills. If you want to watch the game,
Yeah, what do you do?
we can go to the official place where Kimmy will be hanging out.
What's that?
That's the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chi-Li. Delicious food, fantastic drinks.
Yeah.
Make sure you cover your kid's ears while Kimmy's there.
Why is that?
Well, because she's got a mouth on her this week.
Wait, is CMK going to be there?
Cuss mouth Kimmy.
Drop me an F-bomb.
Run CMK. Delicious food, fantastic drink, and Kimmy dropping F-bombs. Go hang out. The Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chi-Li for the home field advantage with your friends from 96.5 WCMF. Tommy coming off a 2-3 week.
A little rough week, but I'm ready.
And this is a difficult week because of the turnover on that Patriots roster. Brand new head coach, whole bunch of brand new players.
A lot of new faces. Tough.
And you've watched zero Patriots football this year.
Yes.
Because they have not played in any primetime game.
Yeah.
Okay. So this should be fun.
This should be fun. This should be fun for you, Patrick.
Is there an echo in here?
I don't know.
Something's
No,
wrong
we're not
with
sitting in
What's
your mother's vagina right
it.
now.
Does it make... Shut up.
Well, it's very hollow and big.
I would... There are some football experts who will tell you what you want to hear. But only one man!
Some football experts will tell you what you want to hear. Our football expert tells you what you need to know. It's Tommy Tells It Like It Is in the Break Room on WCMF.
Over-under! I'll take that. 210 yards passing
Ooh.
for Patriots quarterback Drake May. As uncomfortable as it's been watching this Bills defense in the first 4 weeks, they have a pretty amazing streak going.
What's that?
No quarterback this season has passed for over 209 yards against them.
Okay, so they got the pass figured out.
That's exactly what Lamar Jackson had opening night. Even more amazing, in the last 3 weeks, no quarterback has thrown for more than 150 yards against them.
So they got that figured out.
Well, here's the thing. You could argue it's because the pass defense is good. You could also argue that the teams have been so effective gashing us with the run game, they're not going to throw the ball.
Okay.
The key there, the Patriots have been struggling in the run department.
Ooh.
They are in the bottom 10 in the NFL, and their starting running back has got a bad case of fumbleitis.
This is all coming our way, buddy.
Well, that is unless they're able to pass on us. Just so you know, Patriots quarterback Drake May is averaging 250 yards a game.
Mayday.
And
Yeah. That's what they call him, Mayday. Mayday Malone.
they call Drake May Mayday Malone.
Yes. After the Cheers character.
In 4 games, he has gone under 210 yards passing 1 time.
Oh.
Tommy, over under 210 yards passing for Patriots quarterback Drake May.
So you told me, it looks like all the guys are coming back, right?
So, yeah, Ed Oliver,
They're getting healthy,
Matt
yeah.
Milano, AJ Epinesa.
the crew is all back. Come on. This kid ain't got a chance.
No, but I would argue that Ed Oliver and Matt Milano coming back benefits them in the run game, that they will be forced to throw the ball more
Okay.
with those guys.
But they figured out the pass game.
No.
So they're going to shut it down.
What?
Yeah, they got it all figured out. Everybody's back. This defense should be ready to go on all cylinders. Do you agree? Everybody's back. Everybody's healthy.
No, I mean, I would like them
By the
to
way,
be
it's
ready
not
to go.
100% they're back quite yet.
Yeah,
just
they've
for
been
the record.
practicing.
Yeah,
It's just they're not-
But they should be on the field.
Again, they've been limited. No, we don't know. They've been practicing. They haven't practiced the last 3 weeks. It's better this week, the odds, than they were last week.
Okay. Well, I'm going with they're all going to be back.
Okay.
Band is back together, and this kid ain't got a shot. A goddamn shot. So what's your yardage? 200 yards?
210.
210.
Yeah.
Over under 210 yards passing for Drake May.
Yeah, this idiot child ain't getting no 200 yards on prime time. He's not even ready for prime time, man. Not even close.
So to be clear,
Yeah, to be clear.
you are
Very
under.
big crowd. There's a factory.
You are under 200.
There's going to be a theme here today.
Oh my God, you're under 210 yards.
Well, you got to
passing.
change it up a little.
Yeah.
Drake May. That's what you're under.
Yeah.
Okay. Our second pick for Tommy.
Yeah, what's that?
Over under 100 yards rushing
Ooh.
for Bills running back James Cook.
Kid's on fire.
He's on a heater. He was named yesterday the AFC Offensive Player of the Month.
God damn. That's
Yes.
30 days of prime timing.
He's playing the best ball of his career.
Yeah.
Fun fact, James is averaging exactly 100 yards rushing a game.
Zachary.
He has gone over 100 on the ground in 3 straight games, and it sure as hell feels like, Kimmy, they're happy to keep handing him the rock.
Yeah, why not?
The problem, however,
Ooh, what's the problem, Patrick?
the Patriots might have the best rushing defense in the league.
In the league.
They went
Shut
out.
that down.
They went. Thank you, Kimmy. They went off in the went out in the offseason and spent a fortune to plug the run,
Yeah.
and it worked. The Patriots
But
are
who have they played?
well. They've played the Dolphins, who gashed us. Well, no, they ran on us.
Dolphins suck.
I forget who else, but
Jets suck.
they're only allowing 77 yards rushing a game,
Mm-hmm.
like for the entire team, not like the opposing running back. The entire opposing team is only rushed for 77 yards on average. Entire teams are not getting 100 yards.
Okay.
Does James Cook have what it takes to keep the trainer rolling? Maybe break off a big one, which would help?
It's all he needs.
Or is this the week we see old school Josh coming out and chucking it around the yard? Over under 100 yards rushing for James Cook.
You're telling me this kid can't get 100 goddamn yards?
To rush for 100 yards in
There's nothing in this league for this kid.
It's not true. To rush for 100 yards in 4 straight games is a tall task.
Impossible.
No, I'm not saying impossible.
It's a mountain.
It doesn't happen.
That's just Jim Brown. I used to run like a man. No knee pace, straight up the middle. Going out of bounds. They hit a guy.
No knee pace taste after strudel. What did you say? Stop that.
I don't know.
Stop. You're going to hurt yourself. No, listen to me.
What?
It's
I'm
rare.
listening.
It's rare that a running back goes over 100 yards rushing in 4 straight games. Like just the law of averages says.
It can't happen, Pat. I mean, it's ridiculous.
So what's your pick?
This is your big Pat. Yeah, of course I'm taking the over. This Patriot team is nothing.
Again,
it's terrible.
they might have the best rush defense in the NFL.
Might.
They're 77 yards a game.
A game, Pat.
Okay.
That's not 100. That's less than 100 by many, many points and numbers.
So to be clear, you are over 100 yards rushing for James Cook. Tommy tells it like it is, most frustrating in the world edition.
Yep.
He is under 210 yards passing for Drake May.
Yeah.
He is over 100 yards rushing for James Cook.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your third pick?
Yeah, of course I'm ready.
Over under.
Yeah.
4.5 catches for Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
Ooh.
He's back.
Yeah.
First time back in Orchard Park since the trade to Houston last season. And so far, he's been relatively quiet.
Yeah.
That is, with the exception of last week against the Carolina Panthers, where he caught 6 balls for 101 yards.
And they're a terrible team.
They are.
So all he's got to do is catch the ball. That's it?
Catch it with 4.5.
He's just got to touch it.
So he is he has to catch it.
I get it. You got to catch the ball.
Stephon Diggs is averaging almost exactly 4.5 catches a game.
Okay.
The Bills' passing defense keeps quarterbacks from getting deep on them. That's why the yardage is so low. But they do allow a lot of short completions. And I wanted to stop for a second.
Yeah, I would like, yeah.
I think you overestimate how many catches wide receivers have in NFL games, because we'll do 4.5, 5.5, and you're immediately like, oh, it's only 5.
Yeah.
That's a lot of catches in a game.
5 catches, 3-hour game, you grab the ball 5 times, call yourself a professional.
Does Stephon Diggs come back in Orchard Park with a chip on his shoulder?
Well, you know he does.
Knowing what this crowd has in store for him?
Right.
Does that drive him to success? Or does the Bills' defense go out of their way to prove a point and shut down this guy who forced his way off this roster over under 4.5 catches for Stephon Diggs?
I think he's going to be screaming for the ball, so I think he would get over. I think he would get 5.
Well, you can scream for the ball and not get it. You can scream for the ball
probably
and
been screaming for the ball.
drop the ball.
or the
I
coverage.
mean, the
is
kid's good. I'm not going to say this kid can't catch a
there.
ball.
He was good. I don't know how good he still is.
Yeah,
He's
but
coming
you
off an
see, I can't take anything from you because you hate this kid so much. Your takes are tainted.
All right, I'll give
you have a tainted take.
Whoa, tainted take.
take.
I'll give you unbiased, straight facts.
No, you can't.
No, right now, I'll give it to you.
You can't.
I'll give it to you.
I could get it from Kimmy, but not you.
He's coming off a major knee injury.
Yeah.
He was a free agent for 2 months before a team took a chance on him.
Also consider who's throwing him the ball.
Mayday.
Drake Mayday Malone, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Patriots quarterback / 1940s World War II ace. Drake Mayday Malone.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I think the kid could get 5 balls.
Okay.
I mean, he's good.
Oh, you're going the over. It's
And
amazing.
I also
it's amazing
like
how
him.
he gets one idea in his head 7 years ago.
I like the kid.
Why do you? He's a piece of crap.
No, he's not.
He's a piece of crap.
Because he's smooth and he's cool.
Like literally.
Well, that's what he wants you to think.
Yeah. He's smooth.
Well, what piece of crap? I mean, off the field, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, other than that video we have of him handing drugs to women on a bowl. I'm sorry, a baggie of white powder to women. Say, hey, go. But
He's having a party.
It was pink.
It was pink.
Pink.
Yeah, it was. Nobody really knew what it was.
All right, so
anyways,
sounds like
not
fun,
that it
though.
matters.
To be clear, because
Pink Coke?
you think he's cool.
It's like,
Why does that matter?
it's like cocaine with Kool-Aid.
It matches his outfit. That's why he gets excited. You're over 4.5 catches for Stephon.
I like Stephon Diggs. I know you hate him, but I don't hold grudges, and I don't want to be I don't want to be negative.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You
don't want to be negative.
You don't hold any grudges. Took you 3 weeks to call a guy after he's on the air for 30 years.
I didn't call him. I texted him.
The Bills have been massive favorites the last 2 weeks.
Oh, my God.
This week, they are only 8.5-point favorites.
Jesus Christ.
How ridiculous is that?
Man.
Now, they're still over a touchdown favorite, and it's a full 8, but it's a full 8 points less than they were last week. Just so you know, the Bills have not covered the spread in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But getting those bodies back, if they're back, could help
Everybody's healthy, buddy.
And it's the first non-double-digit spread we've seen since opening day. Do the Bills win?
Ooh.
And if so, is it by 9 points or more?
Well, of course, I'm taking the Bills to win this game. Right?
Yeah.
So, moving farther afield.
Shut up.
The question is the point spread.
9 or 8.5, so they have to win by 9.
Right. So I think they've got that covered.
Okay.
The coverage. Because don't forget their two biggest threats, the kid with no shoes and Diggs. They know these guys.
Okay.
They know their style.
Matt Collins led the Bills in touchdown catches.
And they know
year.
Matt Collins.
No, I'm just letting you know he led the Bills in touchdown
catches. Right, and the
catches.
defense, worked out against this kid, so they know him.
Okay.
Maybe he's got shoes now. I don't know. Maybe they're paying him well. So, yeah, I think they covered that. I think they got that.
All right, so just 9 points.
Oh, well, you're asking me anything beyond 9 points.
I just say the stupid thing you're going to say so we can move on with the show.
I think they will do more than 9 points.
Uh-huh.
Which would make that, because we say 10 is a bona fide, what's the word I'm looking for?
I can't remember what the word is right
What's
now.
the word I'm looking
I'm
for?
so frustrated I
This
can't
is your
think
word.
of it.
Fill out, baby. It's going to be a Mayday Malone, get me out of this goddamn building and back to Cheers in Boston. Blow out.
Why do we do this new every week? Why do we just play what we did week one? Because it's always the same damn...
Don't get game.
Okay.
All right.
So just to recap.
Yeah, let's recap-a-roo here.
I'm gonna punch
Let's just bring it all in here now.
Bring it home.
Put a big old
It's
capper
about to
on
get
it.
worse, by the way.
Big old capper on it.
Tommy is over. No, excuse me. Let me try this again. Tommy is under 210 yards passing for Patriots quarterback Drake May. He is over 100 yards rushing for Bills running back James Cook. He is over 4.5 catches for Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
He has the Bills winning. He has them covering the 8.5, and he has them winning in a blue, so that'll do.
I think we got it there, buddy.
Yep. Just after 9, our
Yeah, what do
good
we got?
friends from 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger, and from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Ryan Duffy, not so fast. Blowout, buddy.
Who saw that coming?
What's up?
Hussa, what are you doing, karate? Hussa.
I think this Patriots team is going to get their asses handed to them. And I think Stephon Diggs is going to be humiliated.
Okay.
And I think it's going to show.
You just predicted he would.
He's going to make a scene.
Catches.
Stephon Diggs is going to make a scene.
Okay.
Because he's not going to be happy. I think he's going to have a little bit of a mini meltdown on the sidelines during this game.
So you have him going over 5 catches.
5 catches is nothing.
5 catches is a lot
He can
of
have
catches.
5 catches for barely any yards.
He could have 5 catches.
And Robert Kraft ain't going to take that crap.
Oh, he's not?
He's going to march his ass back down there and make him apologize.
Apologize for what?
To Josh Allen for his behavior and try to make amends, maybe apologize for his behavior on the field. I think Stephon Diggs is going to get humiliated. And I think it's going to show, and I think he's going to have a little come to Jesus moment with,
No, you
with Josh.
had Robert Kraft coming.
Kraft's going to make him go down there.
Okay, all right, great.
Get your ass down on that field, son.
There it is.
And knock that crap off.
No, Phil.
Danger and Ryan.
Bobby Orr wouldn't whack like that.
Just wouldn't whack like that.
Wouldn't whack like that.
Just after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, what's going on?
Mike Danger. Ryan.
Oh, the
Duffy.
Wad Squad?
Set your phone alarm to see what Boston thing Ryan is this week. Tommy predicted a giant bowl of baked beans, which is he is.
No, chowder.
Oh, chowder.
Chowder.
He is a giant bowl of chowder just walking around in general. All right, we'll get to that. Set your phone alarm just after 9 o'clock. A recap of Tommy's picks on a Football Friday on CMF. But before we get there, there's all kind of entertainment going on in Rochester.
Not in this room.
Says man who's done all the talking for the last 10 minutes.
Which you said sucked.
You had yes, it did. Comedy last night at the Blue Cross.
Yeah,
Arena,
yeah.
right?
What else?
Bills Sunday night
No,
at
sure,
Orchard Park.
sure.
And there's a major show coming to the Kodak Theater. And no, look, you're laughing.
All right, it's a big show.
It ain't your scene. This is huge. People
Oh.
are very excited about it. And Kimmy saw this and decided If a woman found out a guy was a fan of this, it may be a red flag.
Wait, a guy, a fan of what's coming to the Kodak Theater?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll tell you what it is, and we'll do it next here in the break room on CMF. This is a love it or hate it kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But some people get very excited.
A lot of passion.
Yeah, so excited, in fact, to this day, there are household names known only for this form of entertainment.
Oh.
If you were to find out early on that someone you wanted to get close to was a big fan of this kind of entertainment, would it make it harder to take that person seriously?
Oh.
Because it sounds like someone in this room is making that
A
argument.
little judgy.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF will jump right into it. There is a big show coming to Rochester in November.
Who's coming?
We're not talking about Hamilton. There's not some monster rock band. It's Michael Carbonaro.
Michael Carbonaro.
You're familiar with Michael Carbonaro?
He sounds Italian.
He's probably Italian. Probably Italian.
So he's a singer?
No.
Is he a dancer?
No.
What else is?
He's a magician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's known for his show on True TV, The Carbonaro Effect. And he's playing the Kodak Center on November 21st. So apparently this guy has like die-hard fans.
Okay.
So much so when this show was announced last week, people were flipping out.
Sounds
in
like a big
Rochester.
Vegas-style act, I'm guessing.
I have no idea. I've never seen him do his thing. But there could be a packed house of Magic fans at the Kodak Center come November 21st waiting to have their minds blown.
All right. So he's like a Copperfield guy.
I don't know what he does. I have no idea.
Okay.
Kimmy?
Yeah.
You saw this.
Yeah.
And it got you thinking.
Well, I was just thinking, if this was, say you're going out and you're meeting somebody, maybe you've been dating for a little bit, or maybe this is a first date situation. Like if this was a date night idea by somebody, it's creative, but if you found out they were a huge, huge fan of a magician, like that is their form of entertainment, would it be a little bit of a red flag?
It sounds to me like you think it would
Like
be a red flag.
I feel like if I went on a date with somebody and found out like they knew everything there was to know about a magician, it would be a little weird. You just don't meet a lot of people that are like super fans of magicians.
So like a man,
like explaining to you like the ins and outs of the tricks and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a little odd.
So guys who like magic bother you?
I
Speak freely.
I have not dated anybody who's been into it, so I cannot confirm.
I'm looking at your face. You made a face like something smelled bad.
It would be a little weird to date somebody very, very into magic.
Would you agree?
Because like if they're into magic,
Oh, yeah.
they don't just like they apply magic to everyday life.
and they want to show you their tricks too. Now, look, man. I mean, you and I have worked with magicians on the road, so we kind of know a little bit behind the scenes.
Okay, so here's the thing. We have to say up front,
Yes.
because this is a biased room.
It is very biased.
So having done stand-up comedy for a living,
And knowing magicians.
comedians and magicians do not get along.
No.
I cannot explain why. There is not a single reason.
Well, it's the props. It's the whole thing.
Okay. Like you were nailing it with your rootsy, down-to-earth.
I was kind of a
What
magician.
if there's a vagina in the donut?
I made a lot of audiences disappear, Patrick. That was supposed to be your joke.
Yeah, no, I got it. I was trying to do good comedy.
Yeah. When's
But-
that starting?
So here's the thing: you will
It's
never
almost 9.
You will meet. You'll never meet a stand-up comic who gets excited about a
No.
magician, which is weird because this guy Michael Carbonaro is a comic magician.
Yes.
Okay. But again, this room is biased. So I ask everyone outside this room right now: 252 WCMF 252-9263. Is an adult who likes magic someone that puts you off? Does it make you uncomfortable? Is it a red flag?
Well, because I always look at magicians as being pretty close to the circus. I do.
Well, I
So,
just
like-
look at it as being such a kid thing.
Yes,
you know,
but like a
it's-
circus.
Yeah. Well,
So it's like illusionist and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all kind of the same thing.
Okay.
You know, the clowns getting out of the car
Yeah.
and the tightrope and all that stuff. So I always look at it like that. To your point, it's kind of like what kids are into. But if you're an adult with no kids and you like magic or you like the circus, I think you're kind of weird. Not bad weird, just like
Oh no,
off.
you mean bad weird?
No, not bad. Not bad like there's bodies in the basement. I'm
Okay,
just saying-
yeah.
Yeah. By the way, no. I'm just saying that guy was a clown. You know what I mean? It's just not natural.
I think that there's
It's not
like
a manly thing to like.
I think there's a separation here because I would say, like, if somebody, let's say somebody wanted to take you out to see this show because, like, it's something fun to do, let's go check it out. It could be entertaining. I
All
can
right.
see it being entertaining. It's when you start to, like, apply the magic to your real life. Like,
Get into
you
it.
are also into magic now.
Because there's nothing worse, man, than a guy that breaks out magic tricks at a party.
When's the last time you saw a guy break out a magic trick?
I haven't been to parties in a long time, but we've known
why?
guys.
But the way you're talking, why are you
we've
not invited to
known
parties?
guys that have pulled moves.
Okay.
Just to get attention.
Somebody walks away from the show like so inspired that they now are into it as a hobby.
Yeah, they're down at Spencer's Gifts looking around at stuff.
That's how old Tommy is. He thinks Spencer still sells magic gifts.
They
and
do.
Not,
they
and
still
not
sell
dildos
the fake thumb.
And not, the fake thumb exists, not for the magic trick reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should take that back.
252 WCMF.
Is that why they sold it with lube?
252-9262. His thumb comes off really easy. We're talking about Michael Carbonaro. He is a magician. He has a show on True TV. He is coming to the Kodak Center, on
a huge hit.
November 21st. It's going to be. Like, they're selling, like, VIP things for this.
Yeah.
Kimmy saw this, and it seems that she thinks a man that would be into magic, a grown-ass man, that would be a red flag
Like
for her.
if he's going to explain how all the tricks work to you, red flag.
All right, so you think she's wrong in that take? Because you're kind of like putting her down for this.
I don't know why you would take away someone's joy.
I'm not asking that. But
Yeah, I think she's wrong.
So you're cool with magic dude, ventriloquism dude, going to see
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Back up.
what? Clown
Like
guy.
it's one thing to go see the show; it's another thing to hang out.
To be
with that
into it, to be
person.
into it,
Yes.
like you're into the bills.
No.
That's what she's talking about.
Hold on, back up. I will be clear. I am not into magic. I am not into ventriloquism. But I can appreciate
Oh, I can too.
I didn't
what it
say you
takes.
don't appreciate
What it takes.
I'm saying like I also want to be a magician.
No, okay, but now you're going down a road here. We're just talking about people that are like entertained by magicians.
I could be
that wanna
entertained by a
spend-
magician. I could. Like I would go to that show and be entertained. It's like, but like keep it in the show. We don't need to take it into our actual.
If your
lives.
husband wanted to go to a magic show at the Kodak
I would
Theater,
go. I would go to a magic show. I've never been to a magic show. I would go to a not like an adult magic show.
So
I've been to children's magic show
You went to
as
see-
a child.
See, you're being condescending.
you went to Nate Bargatze.
Yeah,
last night. You had a
yeah.
fabulous time.
Yeah, it was great.
And you came in this morning, and this is before the show. You really broke down that show.
Yeah,
Sure.
you did.
Like you told me about every single act leading up to Nate Bargatze and the whole scene.
Well,
and
no,
you, and you
I
painted a hell of a.
I saw Nate Bargatze. I don't know where Nate Bargatze was playing last
Oh,
night.
is that where we're going now?
I know. I'm just asking a question.
Is that where we're going now? We're getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous.
Go ahead.
So let's say I went down and I saw Jeff Dunham,
Sure.
who's a ventriloquist, and
Yeah.
he does probably the most extensive act I've ever seen.
Yeah, the
and
most
that guy,
extensive ventriloquism act you've ever seen.
bro, that guy is the highest selling ventriloquist act
you
of all
can't
time.
even say it with a straight face.
So let's say I took my wife to that show,
Yeah.
and I came in back. Oh my god! I just saw Jeff Dunn. It was crazy, man. He had an alien. He had a peanut. He had a pepper on his steak, and he had all these crazy things, man. And like you couldn't even see his mouth move, and everything was talking. It was, and you would go, shut.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
up.
Yes, I would.
And then you go, it's not how he does it. All that stuff's pre-recorded. It's all like part of a computer act. Blah 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 blah. That's what you would do. You crap all over.
Okay,
it.
but I don't want to.
You would. And by the way, you would definitely steal my fun.
Your fun, yes. But if it was like, let's say, like, Hope from a country station.
That makes sense.
Oh, but I thought you were fine with ventriloquist a second ago. Highest selling, most successful ventriloquist.
I could see Hope and Moose going to a ventriloquist show and thinking it was real.
Oh, do you see people that like
Did you say
that?
it thinking it was real?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
They fall for the act.
You're the dumbest person in the building by far. And when you want to talk about magicians,
That ain't saying much for this building.
when you want to talk about magicians, I mean, if anyone's a magician in this room,
Who is it?
Kimmy, how much have our ratings disappeared in the last couple of months? Ka-cha! Hi-ya!
I thought it was a group effort.
252 WCMF. We got a ton of Instagram messages coming in.
You're going to get the fans now, bro.
Well, we go both ways here. Troy writes us. He says, my cousin is a big-name magician up in Canada. He's even performed in Vegas. Total effing nerd. I do think all magicians are nerds.
Well, you'd have to be to like spend that much time by yourself doing this.
But, like, you don't appreciate the work that goes into the
I do.
sleight of hand?
I do.
I
I just the balls to get up on stage
my
and do
ass,
it.
my ass.
Balls and ass to bring everything up there. I get it.
But Nissa writes, why do you guys have an issue with people having special interests? Let people enjoy their hobbies.
Yes, Pat.
Let people enjoy their lives. That's the point I'm making.
Yes. Why can't I not? But why can't I judge? Why can't Kimmy judge?
It's such a stupid take. That's such a stupid. What? You could have your special interest. My special interest is insulting you for having a special interest.
Yes. That's kind of like a hobby. And it's also your hobby. You ain't so high and goddamn mighty. You're the first one to start mocking at people.
They're mocking at.
Mocking at you, mocking at, and mocking at.
No, there's a difference between. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Pat's mocking higher level.
No, there's
top shelf mock.
There's a difference between me walking in here with you. There's a difference between me walking in here with you that I've known 25 years and telling you to your face you're an idiot. Why are you shaking your hips like that?
That's my mocking shake. I'm shaking up my mock.
Have you
Come
ever?
on, baby! Do the mock and shake.
mock.
You can't even do the
Hey,
song
you
right.
did it wrong.
You suck at comedy and life.
Shake that mock.
Go ahead, Kimmy.
Have you ever been around somebody pursuing magic? Or
Yes.
somebody really, really into
Yes,
it to
we
the
have.
point where like they've invested money now in
Yep.
it?
I didn't know him.
Usually they're kids.
Well,
I mean, this was like I had to be like 19, 20.
Wait,
years
you
old.
actually?
So like this kid, he got pretty good at it.
Just
but
stop
like
dropping
he had,
things.
but he had a couple of tricks that he would do over and over again. He started to get like really mad when you tell him like I've seen this before.
Yeah, because you're a dick.
But
you
I've
are the
seen it
worst
before.
person.
Do the Macarena.
Tell me she's not the worst person for that.
I kind of like it though.
Okay.
If you light up a
Anytime
magician,
he would
I'm
get into
fine
a
with
group where like people had already seen the trick or knew how it worked, he would get like upset with them. And it's like, okay, it's not working today. Try again tomorrow. Nobody asked you to do your set right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let's say down the hall this morning, you got a magician on the country station.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
He travels the world. He does these
Sure.
amazing tricks, whatever.
Yeah.
He's doing tricks in the green room for everyone to watch.
So we all are invited down.
We are invited down. You're not going down to look.
Oh, I'm going down to
Yeah,
look
so
for
don't
sure.
sit here and-
But I'm going down because to be an ass.
But you won't because you're a coward.
Well, I'm not going to hurt the guy's feelings.
See,
he's
that's what I
working.
mean. No, you would go.
Here's what I would do. To your point, settle. You're so
No, you're
so
such
wound
a
up.
dick. You're such a
I never
dick.
see somebody get so wound
No,
up
because
over
we try to do
magic.
the damn pics, that the whole time, and then people are just trying to live their lives loving magic. And Kimmy and you come in here and be like, "Oh, be smarter." Say the dumbest people on the planet.
Smarter.
Okay,
you're
so
on his side, and he
I'm
thinks
just
magic
saving
fans are
you
dumb.
time. Like I've already seen this. I'm not going to be wowed by it again.
All right, so the three of us are invited down. The whole station's invited down to watch this magic act that's actually promoting their show on the beat.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a little sideshow for all of us,
Yes,
which is
yes,
really nice of the guy, right?
Sure, yeah.
Or gal. Maybe it's a female magician. So we go down and we watch the whole thing. And you and I, we're making faces with each other. We're not saying nothing
Okay.
because we're so cool.
Doing your
And we would come down
giggles.
here and rip that act a brand new ass. You know it. And don't act old St. Patrick like you would. I wouldn't. I
would appreciate it.
I the skills to the the problem is nobody wants to ball rabbit out of the
Can we get a new voice for the day?
No, it's a
Yeah,
son
this
of
is
a
it.
bitch
This is
out.
all he's
He's
got.
stuck on this voice. I don't listen to Taylor Swift's music. I can appreciate the work that Taylor
I
Swift
can.
puts in as an entertainer.
Yes, she's a beautiful woman.
I hate Tom Cruise. I can appreciate the work that Tom Cruise puts
I'm
in.
marking this for later.
No, he sucks. I take that back. He sucks, right? But and I feel the same way about magicians. Yes, to you, because we've been in the business for so long, I would make fun of a magician. But if some civilian that doesn't work in our business comes in, I'm not going to be like, here's why you suck. Here's why you're dumb.
Okay. So if somebody you love in your life loves magic,
Your dad decides he's going to pursue magic.
Which is totally a possible turn here.
or he goes to see this show and wants to tell you all about it and
And
buys
you'd be
all
like,
the merch.
guys, he's trying really hard. You should
Yeah.
appreciate all the
Yeah,
work he's put into
yeah.
this. Magic Lance.
Magic Lance. I would go to that show.
Yes.
Lance, the magnificent.
He made himself disappear.
Yeah, from your house.
Now you see our house? No, you don't. 252 WCMF.
Oh, God.
Let's talk to the most magic man we know.
Who we got?
Ben's on CMF. Hey, Ben, how are you, buddy?
You guys doing?
What's up?
Good to hear from you, buddy.
Guys, the craziest trick I've seen in my entire life. It's a 30-year-long trick. It's this dude, this complete creep that comes into a radio show every single morning from 6 to 10 and makes a complete ass of himself and still has a job somehow.
All right.
No, we's retired.
We're going to break this down.
Wait, he just talked. It's Tommy.
Ben, that setup was way too long for the punchline to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Come on, buddy. If we're
So that getting off of 490.
Duffy, you know it's true, though.
Okay. I mean, just,
But you keep listening for some reason.
He got the light in the middle of that sentence. Ben, are you a Magic fan, Ben?
What do you think?
No, not really. I mean,
Don't do
never
it.
caught
What?
my attention.
All right, Ben, thanks for the call. No, because I could see a really mean joke bubbling up inside
No,
your man
no,
boobs.
no, no.
No, not me. Not I, Tommy Muley. Let's take a break. Weather's beautiful today.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like we got a nice run coming up as well.
Yeah.
But that could change very quickly.
What's going on?
Well, something that you think is total BS, but hits pretty well, and to the point where farmers still use it, is predicting something you are not going to want to hear.
Oh, no. The book's back?
The book's back, baby.
Has that book ever been right?
Yeah, that's why we still use it.
No, it isn't. And by the way, that book started again. You know when that book was first written?
When?
Like pre-Civil War.
Yes, it was the when our country started.
Yeah. And it sucks because it never worked.
Listen to a man embarrass himself when we run this audio again a week and a
What
half
did I tell
from
you
now.
about predictions from back in the day?
What's that?
They were always wrong, but they didn't know what they were talking about.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. this is not good news.
What happened
That
now?
is, if you believe it, this has been used for centuries to determine what weather is going to look like years in advance.
Yeah.
And people still use it.
It's like guaranteed, man.
Well, what's funny is, okay.
Nails it.
Kimmy, it gets referenced if it tells us what we want to hear.
Yeah, it does.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF. We're about 25 minutes away. Our buddies from 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger.
Yeah, buddy.
And from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD.
They will be in here to recap Tommy's picks from this morning. Tommy, just extra jackass today.
You're welcome.
Extra jackass.
I'm feeling it, man.
We don't know what kind of Boston Ryan will be, but we will find out. Jump on the live stream early if you'd like. The Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube, and Twitch. The Break Room, WCMF on YouTube and Twitch to see what stupid thing Ryan has on. On a Football Friday, just after 9 o'clock here in the Break Room on CMF. We have had a great summer weather-wise.
Oh, my God.
Fall has been elite thus far. But all of that is about to change, and sooner than normal.
Oh, my God.
Forecasts
what are they saying?
Are predicting a snowstorm as early as October in Rochester this year. Yes. We could be 2 weeks away from boots and shovels and miserable drives into work.
But how would they know this?
Well, the forecast predicting it is coming from the Farmer's Almanac.
The most antiquated backwater jerk book of all time, which is packed full of lies.
Okay. Kimmy, there's science behind the Farmer's
there
Almanac,
ain't.
isn't there? No,
the science is up in the satellites.
It's like trends, right? It's
I thought they used stars and planets to. I thought that was the
yeah,
science.
like it has to do with.
Think of
all
who wrote that
stuff.
book and when it was written.
It was written in like the late
Weather
1700s.
patterns.
Yeah, by people that believe all kind of crazy stuff in the sky.
Okay, but it still gets referenced to this day.
And I don't know why, because you actually have equipment to do this for you.
No, but haven't
Well, but it's not telling you day by day. It's telling you kind of a little bit more general, right? What the seasons are going to be.
I mean, Kimmy, we've looked into this. The Farmer's Almanac has a pretty good track record on predicting what seasons are going to look like.
Yeah,
right?
let's see. Summer's going to be kind of hot. I predict it's going to get a little dicey around wintertime. That's for sure.
Oh, they're reading it
and a little wet around spring.
They're reading it in Vermont.
Yes.
Okay.
Where do you think this thing was written, man? By some alcoholic in a shed in the 1700s with a candle.
The phone number is 252-WCMF. The only reason you don't want to believe the Farmer's Almanac right now is because you don't want to hear that there's a
I
snowstorm
know my
coming.
left testicle gets tingly. I think we're going to have a full starry night.
If I just told you that the Farmer's Almanac said it will be 65 until November 20th, you would have believed it right away. Am I wrong?
Why is that?
Well, because that's what you want. You want it to be nice until forever. So if I said Farmer's Almanac says 65 on November 20th all the way through, you'd be like, oh, hot damn. Yes, all right. Oh, come on, boys. My testicles tingly. We're going outside.
They base the predictions on three things. Solar science, so like kind of what you said.
Yeah.
Which they didn't understand back then.
Which they obviously did. Because
They didn't get no
Analyzing
s- they didn't have
sunspots,
no
solar
s-
activity, the solar cycle to find patterns. Climatology, that's, the
Wasn't invented
historical
yet.
weather conditions.
Oh, I
and
thought that's when you went and studied how to do makeup on people.
long-term weather patterns.
Okay.
And, meteorology, that's, that studies the current atmospheric conditions.
I mean, look, if you're upset. Thank you.
Started
Kevin.
using that voice.
Yeah, seriously.
It's spreading. I don't know. I can't help it.
These are real plumbers. I look at this kind of don't how
When you talk about weather, this is how we get.
If you want good news, because October snowstorm is not good news, but if we go by what the Farmer's Almanac says for
what are they
Rochester
saying?
this winter, quote, they are predicting above normal winter temperatures.
But we're getting a snowstorm in October.
Yes, and below normal snow for the season. So we'll have an early snowstorm, but for the rest of the winter, it's going to
Peters
be
out.
mild with below normal
I'll take
snow.
that.
Now, it does say there will be periods of deep chill, but on the whole,
Periods of deep chill come winter. I say this winter going to be a little chilly.
there was a winter 2 years ago
Yeah,
where
it
we
was, like,
barely
super mild.
Yeah, we barely
Yeah.
got below freezing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. I remember the day.
I mean, but here's the thing. Like, the winters we've had recently are nothing compared to what we knew growing up. And the Farmer's Almanac, if I remember correctly, has called these things.
So they called it. They saw that the global warming.
Global
warming.
Well, no, I don't know if somebody sat down and wrote out a forecast for, like, the next 400 years. I think
Yeah.
it's a pattern you follow
Right.
based on the mathematical equation.
Gotcha. It's all about the math.
No, I'm okay.
I mean,
Good job, Foxford.
we can all admit we're not smart enough to understand.
No kidding.
No, but that's why I watch like the Weather Channel with the
Yeah.
satellites
Yeah, but-
and the imagery that they
But they
explain.
may also be using the same type of weather science.
Yeah.
They ain't using that other busted-ass old man science.
James writes us on Instagram, Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. Again, we're talking about the Farmer's Almanac. It is predicting an October snowstorm for Rochester, but outside of that, mild winter, low snow. James writes, the Farmer's Almanac, originally written by Ben Franklin, and we already know Tommy's opinion on Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
The only man in America
Boozy
who hates
playboy.
Ben Franklin.
I know.
Was nailing everything in Philadelphia. He wasn't looking at the sky.
Now, here's the thing.
He was banging outside.
Even if we
and she was on top, so he could watch us kite at the same time. He was a multitasker.
Oh, we got a tweet coming in. My favorite break room matchup: Tommy Millet versus the Farmer's Almanac.
Sunday. In reality, even if we get an October snowstorm, it shouldn't be a surprise. So in front of me, I have the average dates of the first snowfall in Rochester every year.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess?
Well, I'm guessing it's October.
Okay, give me a date.
I would say a couple days before Halloween.
Kimmy, you want to take a shot?
I would say around Halloween, yeah, because I remember as a kid it always snowed or the weather was super cold that day.
The average first snow in Rochester is October 23rd, a full week before
Damn,
Halloween.
we're getting close.
And here's the thing. Every year when it snows on October 20th or 21st, 22nd, both of you go, it never snows this early.
Well,
it never happens. Every year. First break of the day.
It pisses me off, Pat.
No, okay, fine, but it is amazing.
I can be angry at snow if I want to be.
It is amazing how in Rochester, and I don't know if this happens anywhere else, as soon as winter is over, our brains are just wiped, and we forget all of the normal things that happen. Because I'm telling you right now, in a week and a half, 2 weeks, when we get that first snow, you're going to come in here on the first break. We never get it. This sucks. Never happens.
What the hell's going on?
All right. I hate winter.
Okay, move out of Rochester. Everybody listening would appreciate that. Walter writes us. Now you got all the old guys
Here
going
goes
on the
Walter.
weather. Yeah, Duffy.
Those guys should be respected.
He says, we had heavy snow in mid-October back in 1975. I remember the branches breaking off trees and hitting power lines, and we didn't have school the next day.
The winter of 75.
Everyone remembers.
Of course.
It was
Farm remembers.
Right before the winter of 76. You know, if this Farmer's Almanac is right, mild winter, low snow, this news is not good for the snow industry in Rochester.
Yes.
Plow guys, ski resorts, etc. There is so much money in snow in the greater Rochester area.
Yeah.
And there is a decision to be made very soon for everybody listening. Well, some folks that do this.
What's that?
Do you sign a contract with a snowplow company for your driveway, or do you roll the dice thinking that you're not going to need it and you can shovel 3 or 4 times and you'll be fine?
Okay. You want to cheap out in chintz.
Well, but that's that winter 2 years ago. We
Even
barely got
last
any
winter
snow.
wasn't terrible.
Remember,
we still had.
When it comes to snowfall.
We still the plow guy still came around.
Well, no, remember we had asked, because we knew we weren't getting snow 2 winters ago, what the plow guys were doing, and one guy called up and said, I have contracts, and even if there's a quarter inch of snow, I'll go and plow to make it look like I'm doing something because I don't want to lose the contract for
I want
next year.
people to feel like they're getting their money's worth.
Like, I would love to see a study, sincerely.
Yeah.
When we have low snow winters, how much money gets drained out of our economy?
Oh, good hurt, yeah.
Right? Because, there are people that rely on that money to plow driveways and work at ski resorts. Think of how many people Bristol Mountain employs.
Or make,
But they can make the
winter
snow,
purchases for that stuff.
Yeah, the coats and hats and gloves and, all that stuff. Boots. What about the boot industry?
Oh, my God, the boots. The boot barn.
Yeah. Is anyone thinking of the boot barn? I don't think they sell winter boots. But you get the point I'm making here, right? All right. So, again, in 2 weeks, when we get our first snowfall, I do not want to hear you say.
I'm going to lose my crap.
Okay.
I am.
Let's take a break. Whether or not we get our first snow before Halloween is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And there are people that are already going out and buying Halloween candy at the grocery store.
Mm.
Why, I don't know.
Well, it's piled up right there.
You're going to eat it, though. You're going to have to buy more candy.
You know how that goes.
You probably want to go as less expensive as possible, too.
Like cheaper candy?
Well, bro, Halloween candy is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, it's up there.
So this would be one of the cheapest. It's a name brand. Nobody likes them. I've never actually seen anyone eat one of these things.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you're going to buy it.
Well, people do. And it turns out maybe the reason people don't like this, when you pop one in your mouth, you may legitimately be eating a piece of candy that is over a century old.
Wait.
And it's something that the company who makes it brags about.
Ugh.
Oh.
And it's the way they make it.
It gets better with age.
Yeah.
We'll explain everything with fancy Kibby voice next here in the break room on CMF. we make the joke every year that there are some Halloween candies that suck because they taste like they've been around for 100 years. Yeah. It turns out actually one of those candies that people avoid, what you're putting in your mouth may actually be 100 years old. You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5, WCMF. Coming up in just a little while, our good buddies from the Sports Bar, 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger. And from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Boston Ryan.
We will have Boston Ryan in some capacity.
Yes.
If you want to jump on now to get the jump to see what Ryan comes in Boston-wise as, the Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube, and Twitch. The Break Room, WCMF, YouTube, and Twitch. The boys recap Tommy's picks coming up on a Football Friday here in the Break Room on CMF. Kimmy, the worst Halloween candy you can get in your bag would be?
Tootsie Rolls.
You nailed it.
Oh, I was going to say candy corn.
Okay.
Well,
but Tootsie Rolls right up there. But I like Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So the way that Tootsie Rolls are made.
There was the last to go in your bag. You're like, all right, I guess I'll settle.
I've never seen anyone actually eat a Tootsie Roll in my life.
I can't eat them anymore because of my fillings. But I used to love them.
As a little kid, I really
Not too
liked
sweet.
Like the fruity flavored ones. I know. It's weird.
So Tootsie Roll has a unique way of making their product.
Yeah.
Every day, at the end of the day, they have like this vat of all the melted material.
Yeah.
And they take the leftover Tootsie vat stuff and they pour it into a new vat to start the next day.
Okay.
So because of that process, it is very possible, they've done it every day for 120 years, that parts of the original Tootsie Rolls that were produced
We're still in that vat.
are still in, the material.
So you're eating that batch.
So it never really goes bad then.
No, the way that they cook it, it never really goes bad.
Yeah.
So in theory, if you were
like you shouldn't eat something that never goes bad.
It can go. The way that they do it, I don't know. I don't know after it's cooked.
Well, nobody's
if it's good.
died from Tootsie Rolls.
I don't know if that's true either. Bottom line is this. It's possible if you put a Tootsie Roll in your mouth that there is still parts of the original batch that was made 120
reading candy
years
history.
ago. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And in fact, that is something that Tootsie Roll brags about on their website.
Kind of like fine wine.
Yeah, except
or rancid sugar.
It's just, again, it doesn't taste good. Like,
no.
How do they?
And the other thing I never understood about Tootsie Rolls as a kid, the consistency is so different from bag to bag. Sometimes you get like the super hard ones, and then other times they'd be like kind of mushy and chewy.
I tried a Tootsie Roll one time when I was a kid. I'll never do it
You've
again.
you've only had one Tootsie Roll?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I used to like to suck on them just to get that caramel taste.
No, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caramel.
Well, it's got
Are
like
they
well, not a caramel. It has like
Kinda
a
like
caramel,
chocolate taffy, isn't it?
but it has like a caramel consistency to it because it's
I
very
see what you're saying.
sticky.
Yeah.
But I would suck on it, and it would be sticky, so it would stay in my mouth longer.
Yeah, no, everything you're saying checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. Whatever you're into. Why would Tootsie Roll brag about having a candy that's 120 years old when everybody makes fun of it being 120 years old, tasting like it's 120 years
Yeah, like
old?
why would you want that image in your head as you're eating it?
They also say they make 64 million Tootsie Rolls a day.
God damn. So some countries pounding them.
Who's eating them? Serious question. When is the last time you saw someone go, ooh, Tootsie Roll, open it up and pop it in their mouth? Because I've never seen it.
But it must be a global treat.
Can you Google what countries Tootsie Rolls are most popular in? Because if you're handing out Tootsie Rolls for Halloween, you're a monster. You're a bad person.
Well, you feel like you're giving kids a lot. You'll get like a handful of them.
Okay.
But they're the worst kind of candy.
It's like, why not give them a handful of razor blades? You're doing the same thing with them. Nobody's going to use
Well,
them.
the state stopped that.
I'd rather get a bag of pennies than a Tootsie Roll. So it turns out that the way that Tootsie Roll prepares their Tootsie Rolls is not unique to their cooking process. Now, candy-wise, it's unique.
Yeah.
But there is a restaurant that has a stew that has been continually cooking for over 5 decades. And every day, they just add more stuff
They
to
don't
the
wash
stew.
the pot?
Yeah, no, it's been cooking for 50 years.
And it's a stew.
It's a stew. It's a 50-year-old stew.
Could be some pew stew. What the hell? Whose is it?
I don't know. It doesn't say the name of the restaurant here, but
That doesn't sound like healthy.
I kind of want to try it.
But it sounds like it'd be rancid.
Well, no, as long as it's still cooking, nothing goes.
Oh,
How can it
yeah.
go rancid? As long as it's always hot.
So, like, they never turn the stove off?
No, I don't. They must not if it's going for 50
All right.
yeers, right? Does anyone know about this? 252 WCMF. Also, it's the same way that some people make sourdough. There are sourdough recipes that are generations old. It's been used with the same sourdough starter just over and over and over.
So I don't
and over
know.
again.
So what does that mean? It's like they don't wash whatever they...
No, like the original, like there's like, Is it bacteria that causes the sourdough to like?
That make it
Guess
sour?
is as good as mine.
Well, you need to like start.
Oh, the yeast, like the.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know how to make bread.
I don't either. You said it like you were at AA. Hi, I'm Tommy. I don't know how to make bread. I'm very ashamed of it. No, there is something about, you take Tootsie Rolls out of it because they're disgusting. There's something about a generational food that I kind of want to try. Like something romantic about, like, Kennedy could have eaten this exact stew.
Oh.
No?
All right. I never really thought about it that way. Because, like, some places you go to that are like, there's a place in Washington, D.C. called Ben's Chili. And they've been around since, I think, post-war.
Okay.
So I
They've
wonder,
never
like, if
changed like their recipe.
I don't
of thing.
think so, but like, I wonder if they got like a big ass bowl of chili that they got going all day. They don't really stop.
They've made it in like the same pot for decades.
It might be
Kimmy,
because it's old school, but it's called Ben's Chili Bowl.
Ben's Chili Bowl, yeah. Can you Google the 50-year-old stew when you get a chance? Because I kind of want to go find this place and give it a shot.
You're gonna do the 50-year-old. She's gonna be on a dating site.
50-year-old.
Bunch of creepy stews.
Hey, Kimmy.
I'm into wood carving.
252 WCMF. Tootsie Rolls with Halloween coming up. Every Tootsie Roll you put in your mouth, you could be eating a piece of 120-year-old candy. The way that they make it, they take the stuff from the day before and just pour it back in the vat. They've been doing it that way since they opened up 120 years ago. So in theory, some of those little particles have existed in that pot for 120 years. What do we got?
What did you want to know about it?
50-year-old stew. Tell me where it is and what it is.
So it's in Bangkok, Thailand. It's been continuously simmering for nearly 5 decades. The legendary dish is a rich beef and goat noodle soup.
Ooh.
So they just keep adding fresh ingredients to the same pot of broth each day.
That sounds great.
Well, if you're ever in Bangkok, check it out.
Is it bad that the fact that it's in Bangkok has made me change my mind that I want this too?
Why?
Well, I've seen these videos of like places in India, Asia, where it's like street food.
Yeah.
And it is the least hygienic thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but everybody's eating it.
Okay, but I don't know.
I think it like moves so fast. You know what I mean? It's not like
It does.
sitting around.
Okay, but like Kim, you say everybody's eating it. Sure, you don't get a follow up. They don't follow with the phone to be like, "Hey,
True.
do you have dysentery?" You know what I mean? Like,
Or does that guy come back tomorrow?
exactly. Yes. So I don't know. Like, there's so many people over there. If you lost one or two of them, you wouldn't know.
Eat, enjoy the Bangkok food.
All right. Your Buffalo Bills
Yeah.
have a date. A date with a new head coach and a date with a very familiar foe in Stephon Diggs. Sunday night as New England Patriots come to town. Tommy made his picks this morning. We have our good buddies from 95.7 The Fan, Mike Danger, and from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Can't wait.
If you want to jump on right now, the Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube, and Twitch to see what kind of Boston Ryan we get. We do it next on a Football Friday in the break room on CMF. Bills Patriots Sunday night in prime time. 96.5 WCMF. All right, I'm just kidding.
What's the matter?
You're hanging out in the break room at CMF. It's a football Friday. I can't even do this right now.
Why?
I can't even do this. If you are not on the live stream right now,
I feel bad for Danger.
Why is that?
What he's been replaced with.
The Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah.
If you have not looked, the break room, WCMF on YouTube and Twitch. Ryan from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast has come in his costume. All right, we'll get to it. Right now, just log on if you want to know. I can't even focus on what we're doing here. Tommy made his picks this morning.
Yes, I did.
Joining us from the Sports Bar, 95.7 The Fan. If you're watching on the live stream, we had to switch seats because of what Ryan came in with. He cannot sit down in this thing. We'll get to that in just a second. From 95.7 The Fan, the Sports Bar, 3 to 6 every weekday. Mike Danger. Hey, Danger. How are you, buddy?
Guys, thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming. Good to see you. And from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Here I am in the flesh, straight from the Cape. Here we are. Good to see you.
Can you please describe to the audience what Ryan is wearing?
So Ryan is wearing an inflatable lobster, full lobster from head to tail costume.
Full-blown lobster.
And he's got a motor, a fan that keeps it inflated inside this thing. So it's battery operated.
You're a grown man in your 30s in a giant lobster.
Yes.
Late 30s. Let's go lobster.
Usually you see stuff like this at a used car lot.
You hit 100%.
Come on out to Boston Bob's used car lot. Everybody buys an Oldsmobile, gets a free lobster.
Okay, Ryan, you need to squat down to get the full
He can't
costume.
squat down regular.
Lower. Can you get lower?
How low can you go?
Because his big eyes are coming out the top of it. Okay, your face is turning as red as the costume. You can stand up now. You're fine now. Okay. All right. The Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube and Twitch. The Break Room, WCMF on YouTube and Twitch. Okay. All right. Danger. Getting into this game. The Patriots are 2-2. They've blown out really bad teams. They played an entertaining game against Miami, and the argument can be made, hey, they haven't beaten anybody good. The same argument can be made against the Bills right now. It feels like we're going to get a gauge on both of these teams Sunday night when this game is over.
Yeah, it's a divisional game. They know each other. Vrabel is familiar with the Bills. The Bills are familiar with Vrabel, the new head coach in New England. And there's a lot of chatter around the NFL that this could be an upset.
I believe it's called chowder, not cheddar, chowder.
He's got it. He knows what's up.
Thank you, Lobster Ryan. No,
anyway, I think it's going to be a competitive game. Yeah,
I hate Mike Vrabel. I want this game not just for the division. I want this game not just for the 5-0. Just Mike Vrabel bothers the hell out of me. Why is he such a tryhard? Like, what does anybody? They bought into this 100% in New England. He's not a good coach, right?
I mean, he hasn't really won anything. I mean, won as a player, obviously, with the Patriots, but he hasn't won anything really as a coach. Every time I see him, I think he's a football Jonas brother.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah, he looks like, boy band football coach.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yes.
Is that what lobsters sound like?
From where I'm from, yeah.
Okay. This franchise outside of Tom Brady does not have a lot of success. And there has been this idea in New England over the last 4 or 5 years that as soon as there is something to believe in, the Patriots are back. And you're starting to get that chatter again in New England right now. Vrabel's got him back. Quarterback Drake May is going to be something. Are the Patriots something the Bills have to be concerned about at all in game and in division this season?
Always a divisional foe. You got to look out for them. You got to take care of business. But yeah, I just think they're not quite there yet. That's all. I think the Patriots could be a good team at some point in the future. Not right now, but they're on the up and up. Hang on. I gotta adjust the mic.
With his little claws.
All set. Can you hear me?
Oh
okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
You committed to a blow-up lobster costume, but you didn't practice a Boston accent once.
Lies. It's a whole bunch of lies coming out of there.
We started into Ted Kennedy.
Okay. I thought Tommy's picks this morning were the most ridiculous thing that were going to happen.
Buckle up, buddy.
There you go. All right. Let's get our first pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF. Tommy, over under 210 yards passing for Patriots quarterback Drake May.
So you told me it looks like all the guys are coming back, right?
Ed Oliver, Matt Milano, AJ Epinesa.
The crew is all back. Come on. Yeah, they got it all figured out. Everybody's back. This defense should be ready to go on all cylinders. Do you agree? Everybody's back. Everybody's healthy.
No, I mean, I would like them to be ready to go.
100% they're back quite yet.
Yeah, they've been practicing.
Yeah.
But they should be on the field.
Again, they've been limited. No, we don't know. They've been practicing. They haven't practiced the last 3 weeks. It's better this week, the odds, than they were last week.
Okay. Well, I'm going with they're all going to be back.
Okay.
Band is back together, and this kid ain't got a shot. Yeah, this idiot child ain't getting no 200 yards on prime time. He's not even ready for prime time, man. Not even close.
So to be clear.
Yeah, to be clear.
You are under.
There's a Fox Street.
You are under 200.
There's going to be a theme here today.
Oh, my God. You're under 210 yards.
Well, you got to change it up a little.
Yeah.
Drake May. That's what you're under?
Yeah.
Okay. Danger.
Yeah.
2 fun stats. One, no quarterback has thrown for over 150 yards against the Bills in the last 3 weeks. Lamar Jackson didn't top 210. So you could argue the Bills' passing defense is really good. They could also have a really good passing defense because other teams have been able to run the ball like crazy, which the Patriots have been struggling doing this season. Over under 210 yards passing for Patriots quarterback Drake May.
I'm actually going over.
Oh!
On this. I do think they're going to be able to run the football, but I think they're also going to be playing from behind and going to be forced to throw the football a little
That
bit
ain't
more.
good.
I also think Diggs is going to command some attention and going to want to get his. It's going to be an emotional night for Diggs. There's going to be a lot of people raining boos on Diggs. You're going to be one of the guys raining boos
I'm
on
not
Diggs.
a booer. I'm not a big booer. I like to silently judge. I'm like a cat.
Yeah, that's what you are, a silent cat.
But what do we know about Diggs from his time in Buffalo? Like, he does want his, and he'll probably get his while he's at Highmark Stadium.
Okay. We turn to, according to Paul, the Rock Slobster. Ryan, over under 210 yards passing for Patriots quarterback Drake May.
Buffalo Bills defense is at full strength now. There's no way that 210 yards? 210 yards for Drake May, please. I'd like to see him when the Buffalo Bills defense puts the metaphorical rubber bands on his hands and try to throw a ball that way. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. That's cruel. That's cruel. Don't laugh at that. Don't do it. It's not kind. Don't do it. It's cruel.
So you're
I'm going the under.
going under 210.
Look at butter in a roll. And a side of slaw.
This is the stupidest thing we've ever done. And think of all the stupid things we've done.
Yeah.
We're being paid right now as professional men to stand in a room with a 37-year-old man. Oh, sorry, and women. I'm sorry. As a 37-year-old man, he's petting. God, that's now you're a creepy ass lobster. What is wrong with you?
I lost my headphones. They got unplugged down here.
Okay.
They came unplugged.
I'm back.
If you are not watching this on the live stream, you're missing the greatest entertainment we've ever done on this show. All right, let's get to our second pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF. Over-under 100 yards rushing for James Cook.
You're telling me this kid can't get 100 goddamn yards.
To rush for 100 yards in
There's nothing in this league for this kid.
It's not true. To rush for 100 yards in 4 straight games is a tall task.
Impossible.
No, I'm not saying impossible.
It's a mountain.
It doesn't have
That's just Jim Brown. I used to run like a man. No knee pace, straight up the middle. Going out of bounds, they hit a guy.
No knee pace taste after strudel. What did you say? Stop that.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course I'm taking the over. This Patriot team is nothing.
Again,
it's terrible.
They might have the best rush defense in the NFL.
Might.
They're 77 yards a game.
A game, Pat.
Okay.
That's not 100. That's less than 100 by many, many points and numbers.
So to be clear, you are over 100 yards rushing for James Cook. Dave wants to know.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Did they catch this lobster in Chili's Baby Back Bay? Ryan. Over under 100 yards rushing for Bills running back James Cook.
James Cook already set the record, right, for the Buffalo Bills' most consistent games with a touchdown.
Consecutive touchdown games, rushing touchdown. Yeah.
He's on one. He's on one right now. There's no doubt. I'm taking James Cook, taking the over on this one. He's coming out of his shell, right? Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. That's gross. That's gross. I'm taking the over.
Ooh. Me and Lobster. Me and Lobster Boy together.
Like, you know what's weird, too? Tommy is obsessed with Lobster Boy, the circus performer.
The actual guy, Grady Stiles.
He has dropped, see, he knows his name. He has dropped several Lobster Boy facts.
He's from Gibson, Florida.
Stop.
What? You asked.
No, I didn't, actually. I said he has Lobster Boy facts. You go off like a car alarm.
Had a half lobster kid, I hear.
Danger.
Ended up on a break room.
That's a full lobster kid. That's full-on uncut lobster. Danger, as we mentioned a second ago, the Patriots are averaging as a defense, allowing 77 yards per opponent. That's not player. That is entire opposing teams. Over under 100 yards rushing for James Cook.
And they made that big investment in the defensive line, right? They got Milton Williams from the Eagles. Big guy right in the center of the defensive line. Now, I don't know if he's playing this weekend. He's been injured. He's been in practice.
Oh, really? See, that's some information I could have used earlier.
Could have used it. I'm going to go under on this one. I'm going to go under. I don't know. This feels like a game in prime time where if it is close, yeah, James Cook is going to have his, but Josh will play Superman at some point.
You know, you've been replaced by a novelty act.
I know.
You come in here and you're spewing your facts.
I mean, that's a great point, man. You've been in this business 25, 30 years.
He walks in an inflatable outfit and steals the whole show.
Yeah, done. This is a low point for all of us.
Mike Danger from 95.7 The Fan for now. Ryan Duffy as a giant lobster from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast. And again, if you have not seen it, log on the live stream right now. Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube and Twitch, The Break Room, WCMF. Let's get to our third pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF. Over under 4.5 catches for Stephon Diggs.
I think he's going to be screaming for the ball, so I think he would get over. I think we get 5.
Well, you can scream for the ball and not get it. You can scream for the ball and
drop the ball.
Or the coverage.
I mean, the kid's good. I'm not going to say this kid can't catch a ball.
He was good. I don't know how good he still is.
Yeah,
He's
but you
coming
see, I can't take anything from you because you hate this kid so much. Your takes are tainted.
All right, I'll give
you. You have a tainted take.
You're over 4.5 catches for Stephon Diggs.
I like Stephon Diggs. I know you hate him, but I don't hold grudges, and I don't want to be negative.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You
don't want to be negative.
You don't hold any grudges. Took you 3 weeks to call a guy after he's on the air for 30 years. I
didn't call my text.
Okay, I got a bone to pick before you do.
What happened?
Because you said tainted takes, and we did genius.
Yes.
Whoa, tainted takes. And Kimmy cuts it out of the replay. She cuts it out.
Listen, we only have like under a minute to get to, and I got to cut some stuff out. Sorry. You know, we got a show we got to do.
Tainted takes made the cutting room floor.
Can you believe that?
But Ryan in the lobster suit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
commands the segment.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just say, I feel like I'm like a mascot handler over here. like I can't look him right in the face because like I got to look at the costume as a whole.
All right, Danger. Stephon Diggs this week says in an interview, he's sitting in front of his locker, that, you know, he loves Buffalo and he's got a lot of good memories here and a lot of people he still talks to and gets along with. And he says, quote, you know, that's just the nature of the business, you know, forcing your way out of a franchise.
Yeah, he's sharp. He says all the right things all the time. He's very savvy with the media. I think he's going to have a nice game. I don't know that they have many options. I'll take the over on this one.
Look at
that.
All right. We turn to Ryan. Justin writes us on Instagram, Duffy and WCMF. He says, that lobster is one deep breath away from cracking itself open. Ryan, Stephon Diggs is averaging almost exactly 4.5 catches a game. He went off against the Panthers, but other than that, it's been a pretty pedestrian season. Over under 4.5 catches for Stephon Diggs.
I don't see what Danger's talking about. I think you sound like a moron right now, honestly. I think that they're going to try to get the ball to Stephon Diggs, but no chance that he's going over 4.5 catches. They have Hunter Henry. They have Ramondre Stevenson to catch out of the backfield. They have options, so I don't know what you're talking about. I think even if Stephon Diggs had as many appendages as I have, there's no chance that he's going to be making all those catches. I'm taking the under on that one. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny.
Okay,
Good.
yeah, no, I know that wasn't funny. Nobody's laughing, actually.
Good.
You had two very clever
Don't body
lobster-
shame me. Don't body shame me. Okay? I got 12 hands. Don't body shame me.
The over-under on lobster puns is 2.5.
Yes.
And we hit the under. Good lobster puns. Let's get to our third pick this morning. Fourth. I'm sorry. This is a very distracting
Oh,
thing.
someone can't count. Dummy.
Ooh, brutal.
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 Give him a break. He's an ocean bug, you know.
Yes.
Kimmy, fourth.
Don't laugh at that. That's not funny.
Go ahead, Kimmy. Hit the button. Do the Bills win?
Ooh.
And if so, is it by 9 points or more?
Well, of course, I'm taking the Bills to win this game, right? Yeah. So, moving farther afield.
Shut up.
The question is the point spread.
9 or 8.5, so they have to win by 9.
Right. So I think they've got that covered.
Okay.
The coverage. So yeah, I think they cover that. I think they got that.
All right, so just 9 points.
I think they will do more than 9 points. Which would make that, because we say 10 is a bona fide. What's the word I'm looking for?
I can't remember what the word is right
What's
now.
the word I'm looking
I'm
for?
so frustrated I
This
can't
is your
think
word.
of it.
Fill out, baby. It's going to be a Mayday Malone. Get me out of this goddamn building and back to Cheers in Boston. Blow out.
All right. We turn to Ryan over here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boil boy.
Boil boy.
Boy.
He's the only lobster that has butter sauce inside him already.
Oh, it's pre-basted.
Clarified butter running through his veins.
So it's a butterball lobster. Just in time for the holidays.
Ryan.
Don't laugh at that. That's not funny.
The Bills have not covered the spread in the last 2 weeks. They say good teams win, great teams cover.
Great teams cover.
Double-digit covers are tough. Do the Bills win? If so, is it by 9 points or more?
Double digits is not 9 points.
I understand.
Right?
That's
we
what I'm
know
saying.
how
The
to
last,
count here.
The last 2 weeks were double digits. This is not.
You think just because I'm a bug of the sea, I don't know how to count? That's not. Come on, you're not doing well for yourself right now. 9 points, 9.5 points. Bills are going to cover 9.5 points.
8.5.
And I 8.5. They're going to cover 9 points. And I also think it's going to be a blowout toward the end of the game. They're going to pull away in the fourth because just like all those lobster ladies and your mom, best meat's in the tail, baby.
I don't know if he's talking about your mom or my mom.
Well, seeing as how we have the same mom, I'm guessing he's talking about your mom.
Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. Show some respect for your mom. I'm taking the over.
All right.
We kill a lot of moms in this room.
Yeah, we do. Danger. Do the Bills win? And if so, is it by 9 points or more?
My co-host Gene thinks this is going to be the first loss of the season
Who's that?
for the Buffalo Bills.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. There's elements of what he's saying that I agree with. I think it's going to be a challenge. I don't think it's going to be an easy win for the Bills, and I think they've kind of been toying with some inferior opponents the last few weeks. I have the Bills winning 28-21. They win, but they don't cover.
Ooh, are we talking backdoor cover or are we talking close all game?
I think it's close all game.
Really?
I think it's tight.
I don't know if Bills Mafia has the stomach for another prime-time, back-and-forth, tight divisional game.
I think it could be that. I think if the Patriots are able to run the football against the Bills, and the Bills have shown that their defense still doesn't know how to stop the run or get off the field on third down. These are very similar themes to last year, and the Patriots gave them trouble. So,
all right, let's get to our bonus pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF.
Not so fast. Blowout, buddy.
Who saw that coming?
Hussa.
Hussa, what are you doing, karate? Hussa.
I think this Patriots team is going to get their asses handed to them. And I think Stephon Diggs is going to be humiliated.
Okay.
And I think it's going to show.
You just predicted he would.
He's going to make a
5
scene.
catches.
Stephon Diggs is going to make a scene.
Okay.
Because he's not going to be happy. I think he's going to have a little bit of a mini meltdown on the sidelines. And Robert Kraft ain't going to take that crap.
Oh, he's not?
He's going to march his ass back down there and make him apologize.
Apologize for what?
To Josh Allen for his behavior and try to maybe make amends, maybe apologize for his behavior on the field. I think Stephon Diggs is going to get humiliated. And I think it's going to show, and I think he's going to have a little come to Jesus moment with,
you
with Josh.
had Robert Kraft coming.
Kraft's going to make him go down there.
Okay, all right, great.
Get your ass down on that field, son.
There it is.
And knock that crap off.
Danger. Yeah. The Stephon Diggs makes such a scene on the sideline.
He's a very emotional guy, man.
That Patriots owner Robert Kraft
he can get embarrassed on national television.
Comes down from the owner's box.
Everybody
to make
watching.
Stephon Diggs apologize to Josh Allen after the game.
What do you think Diggs would have to do to on the sideline to get Kraft to come down from the luxury box and scold him?
Stab a guy?
Right.
I mean, I can't even.
We don't want to encourage that.
Well, no, I'm not encouraging stabbing. I'm not. Hey, Stephon Diggs, you should stab a guy. And he'd be like, okay, I'll go do that. There's nothing he could do where the owner is coming down to yell at a player.
Handing out pink baggies of.
Oh boy, mysterious powder.
Yeah.
Fun sugar.
Yeah. It was Fun Dip, right? That was what it was? It was just 10 on Fun Dip?
Tommy says it's definitely fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say
They sell the ladies.
So you're no on that
I'm
bonus.
a no on the bonus.
Okay, we turn to Ryan. Andrea writes us on Twitter. She says, I'm disappointed that Ryan is not floating in a giant vat of butter. No, that's what he does on Fridays when he gets off of work.
Don't laugh at that. It's not funny.
Ryan.
Yo.
Does Stephon Diggs get so embarrassed that he freaks out on Drake May, which causes Robert Kraft, Patriots owner, to come down from the owner's box to the sidelines to force Stephon Diggs to apologize to Josh Allen?
I'm not going to put anything past Stephon Diggs, but I don't see that happening. In fact, I think it's going to go the other way. I think that Stephon Diggs is going to be so overly supportive and helpful to his young quarterback that just show the contrast of how he was on his way out of here, so he can just kind of gaslight the Bills Mafia a little bit, saying like, oh, look at how much better of a situation I'm in. Get out of here. No, not happening.
Okay. Danger?
Yeah.
95.7 The Fan, the Sports Bar, 3 to 6 every weekday. What do you guys got going on today?
We're going to check in with Thad Brown from News 8 Sports before the game, and we'll talk to Damon Amendola, who hosts a podcast, a Bill Maddock podcast.
Oh,
what?
The Bill Maddock podcast.
Bill Maddock.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's not as good a name as ours.
What's a Bill Maddock?
I don't know, it's Bill Maddock.
Illmatic. No,
Like
Yeah,
automatic?
no, Illmatic, their album.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All he needs is one mic. By the way, is Thad Brown coming into the studio? Do you have enough room for his calves?
No, we'll be
joining.
He'll be joining on the phone.
He's got calves the size of human faces.
Thad Brown?
Bro, next time you see Thad in shorts, look at his legs.
The kid on TV.
Yeah. It's unsettling. It's an unsettling
Is
amount.
he like a bodybuilder?
I don't know what the hell he did. I don't know
I mean,
if
is he like built like, because he doesn't look like a bodybuilder.
Why? I don't know.
Ryan has nice calves today.
Yeah, he does.
Thank you.
The Let's Go Duffalo podcast. Ryan, new episode up. Where could I find that if I wanted to get
You
it?
can find that on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also find us on social media at lets.go.duffalo on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube.
Go Sox.
Go Sox. No new taxes.
Any other
1,000 points of light.
That's not a Kennedy,
That's
you
George
idiot.
Bush.
That's George Bush.
I did not have.
By the way, George Bush did live on Nantucket, in his defense.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, the Bush compound is up in...
It's in Maine.
Same thing.
Yes,
No,
we
it's
can.
not.
It's New England.
It is New
Are
England,
you really
kind
get,
of.
do you hear how catty he's getting?
It's Kenny Bunkport.
Oh, that's the same thing. Nantucket, Kenny Bunkport, they're both full of douchebags.
Yeah, but like the Kennedys, they had
Don't laugh at that. That's not
tragedy.
funny. They're good people.
Like Martha's Vineyard. That's where Ted Kennedy had that accident.
Okay, for God's sakes.
Where there was also lobsters.
Danger Ryan, thank you for everything you do for the show.
Thank you.
Always
Yeah.
great to see you. All right, let's take a break. It's Friday. You know what that means?
Who cares, man? We can't follow this. Creep cap.
Creep Cap coming at you. We'll talk for a little while longer because
yeah.
we're contractually obligated. And there's a woman who won a whole bunch of money on national television.
Nice.
And everywhere.
Like a game show?
Yes. In fact, it was the highest prize ever won on this game show ever.
Wow.
And it's exciting when you do that.
Yeah.
Problem is, she had to keep her mouth shut to one specific person for a very long time.
Oh.
Or else she would disqualify herself from collecting. And we'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. We were laughing and moving so hard. The cameras have moved. We had to fix them.
Everything's kind of shook up.
All right, so like winning a whole bunch of money is great for two reasons.
Yeah.
Well, one, you're rich.
Damn.
But you also get to throw it in everyone's face.
Mm-hmm.
Be excited about it, to tell everybody, I'm rich now.
And you won it.
And that's something a woman found out is actually harder to keep to yourself than you would have believed.
What happened?
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF, we'll get to that in just a second, but it is Friday.
Yeah, buddy.
All the disgusting things Tommy said all week long.
Y'all's welcome.
Enjoy the Creep Cap. Happens now on CMF.
Oh, you feel that? That's creep running down your spine. It's the Creep Cap on WCMF.
Well, you can also see here.
Oh, just a big hole they dug. Just a big ass hole. That's all it is.
Oh. Well, you're right, because I've already seen your mom. Took that to her last night.
Well, I gotta go take a dump, man. That was a quality diddling, but oh, Lord.
Wait, they diddling knocked the dump loose?
Oh, diddling.
One of my favorite Bo Diddley songs.
Bo Diddley, knock that dump, baby.
The knee pads he wore went for $57,000.
Oh, I hear your mom bought those.
And the helmet.
She wanted some new lucky ones. Yum, 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 yum. Which sucks. Now they're going to come later and later. So now I'm going to get the 9 o'clock knockers. And that used to be a good thing back in the day. I paid good money for those.
You don't burn charcoal and eat a ripstick out there. You're not a real man. Got a mouthful of chocolate ice cream. Or an F-150 truck with a sky hook on it. That's what I'm talking about. Real man. Oh, boy, sitting next to me's got a head Oliver Kotex on.
Plug that hole. Plug that hole. Well, I mean, you could swallow wood and not realize you just didn't bite into the actual wood part.
My mom does it every night.
So far, quote
a lot of wood. Ow. Most of the thermometers they were using rectally or in their mouth, man. Like they literally had to release it from their butt cheeks and stick it in the wind to see the temperature. And then when the wind hit, good God.
Made the whole town smell terrible. It was terrible. No, I think
they call it a choke bag.
Yeah, it's called, no, you go to chokebagthing.com. Actually, don't do that. That's probably a terrible website.
Yeah, because then you just see a picture of Pat's mom.
Okay, see, I already
Big
had a
old choke bag.
Circular firing squad this morning.
Amazon, I'll have it at your door tomorrow morning.
It's so good to be a creep.
There it is, Creep Cap on CMF. So there's a woman you may have seen on social media all over TV this week.
What happened?
Her name is Christina, and she set a Wheel of Fortune record when she won $1 million and then $35,000 on top of that, plus a trip to Montana and Japan.
Two random trips there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, she hit for $1 million in, like, the bonus round. She freaked out. The video's hilarious. She's been being interviewed by everybody. But there's an interesting follow-up to this story.
So what's the problem?
Well, you hit for $1 million, your life changes in a couple of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah.
One.
You got a money glow you can't get off your face.
You got it, but you would think when you hit for that money, especially on a game show like that, you're going to tell everybody. You want everyone in your life to know the good fortune you've had.
Well, yeah.
And the way
why didn't she?
Well, she couldn't legally.
Oh, yes.
So Wheel of Fortune tapes months in advance.
Yeah.
And to make sure that people watch for the excitement and surprise, you are not allowed to tell anybody who is not in the audience what you won until your episode airs.
So you're under a gag order.
You got it. Well, Christina's boyfriend was not in the audience for her win.
So she can't say it?
For the last few months, she was not able to tell her boyfriend that she was now a millionaire.
Damn, how do you do that?
That is a great question. Because think about this. Now, I don't know if $1 million is enough for you to be able to quit your job. She looks pretty young, so probably not.
Yeah, but still life-changing money.
Now,
most people.
Do they wait to pay you until after the episode airs?
That's a good question.
Because if you have the money hit your account, you would notice changes in people's behavior.
You're right.
Right? Like, I'm going to spend extravagantly. I'm going to pay off debt, student loan, which is what she said. By the way, she said she's also using the money to buy her first house, which is...
Sure. There goes your $1 million.
Well, they just actually pulled up a great stat. The only way you can afford a house now is to win $1 million on Wheel of Fortune.
120 days.
Okay, so she had to wait for the money.
Yeah.
All right, so, that's kind of cruel, right?
Oh, my God. Because, he knows she was on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he knows how long she was on the show because she probably had to be on multiple episodes.
Oh, no, it's only one episode.
Yeah.
Wait, she hit for $1 million on one episode?
Wheel of Fortune.
It was like a bonus thing at the end. She hit for $1 million.
God damn. All right. So, but he had to kind of know.
She said she didn't tell him.
Right, but
You feel like you'd have to tell somebody.
You would have tells.
It would be so hard not to be, just out of excitement.
But you would also have tells. Like what you're starting to look at online.
Okay.
Yeah. Could be doing some shopping.
Right. You know what I mean? Like pre-order things.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. So you would think that you could tell your boyfriend, your husband, and say, do not tell anyone else. Keep this in the house.
Yeah.
If you're this woman's boyfriend and you find out that she did not trust you enough to keep a secret for 3 months, doing what she was told by the producers of Wheel of Fortune, is that enough for you to say this relationship is not going to work?
Why would you go away? She's just got $1 million.
know.
Oh, look, I understand that.
It'd be a pleasant surprise.
I'm talking from an ethical relationship standpoint. How did you not trust me to keep this quiet?
I don't trust me. And
she
I
did
also
you a favor. She did do you a favor.
And I'm also like under no pressure now. Because then if she tells you I'm under all that pressure, because I could blow this $1 million deal. So I kind of appreciate the fact that I don't know.
If my wife won $1 million
Yeah.
and did not tell me for 3 months,
Or you would know.
how would I know?
You'd be out of the house.
Yeah, she needs me for money. Hey, I brought home the crackers they pay me at the radio station. Also, I got to keep the lobster costume. No, man, I would be furious that my wife would not have trusted me.
Because you got a big mouth. You do. Yeah, I do too. I big mouth here too. Guilty as charged.
We have the biggest mouths in the world, and we all just happen to work together. But no, I wouldn't. I would tell you, but I would trust you to keep a secret.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I would come in and tell you guys immediately. You know who can keep a secret?
I believe that. Yeah,
the
I
Ice
could.
Queen.
I think I could.
She's the Ice Queen, man. She can shut it down.
No.
I think it's one of those things where as long as I can keep it, like the discussion away, I'm not going to reveal anything.
Like if she hit for $1 million and she had to keep it quiet, we would not know.
Here's why we would know immediately.
Why?
Because, like I said, the other best part of winning $1 million is being able to tell everybody off. So, yeah, sure, she's got to keep it quiet for 3 months. Or she
Give you
could,
guys like the double bird.
yes, the second that she had that money, no one was coming. F you, I don't have to do this anymore.
She does that
Not
already.
feeling well.
She's not going to update the wardrobe, so yeah, we would not know. And she constantly double birds us.
It's true.
I'm telling you, man, she's good.
252 WCMF. Again, we're talking about this woman. This week, she set a record, Christina, on Wheel of Fortune. The episode aired this week. She won over $1 million, a trip to Montana, a trip to Japan. But as part of the gig, they taped months in advance. You are not allowed to reveal to anyone who was not in the audience what you won. So for 3 months, it looks like, she was not allowed to tell her boyfriend that they were now millionaires. Well, she's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He knows a millionaire. And she kept it quiet. She didn't do it for him. And she said he was very happy when she told him.
Well, no kidding.
Is $1 million enough to hang in a relationship that you're not happy in?
How many people in a lifetime
Hold on.
would have $1 million?
Hold on.
It's not yours, though.
We're not thinking about
What? The taxes.
the taxes. You're not thinking about
You're
the
not
taxes.
thinking about the taxes today.
Just think, she's going to buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
so
going to bring the voice out. That was the time.
yeah, do what she tells you, bitch.
Well, you did it.
All right.
Yeah,
I was
look at
waiting.
that.
I was
Oh, look.
waiting for you this whole time.
Look, it's Kimmy for the
Think about the taxes.
fourth time this week. Kimmy steps on a punch.
I got a buddy that lives out in Montana. He used to do a radio show.
And he kind of looks like a guy from Japan.
Oh, he does. He does.
We come back, wrap it up, tell you what we're doing Monday next. In the break room. Hold on before we even get there, Kimmy.
Yeah, what's
I'm
that?
sorry. Well, you know what fall's hottest accessory is?
What's that?
It's Goosebumps.
Oh.
That's right. The Haunted Hayrides of Greater Rochester are back, baby, and they're scarier than ever. It's not just a hayride, it's a nightmare on wheels.
Ooh.
New this year, the Haunted Beer Garden. Grab a drink to calm your nerves if you're over 21, and the most popular drink in that beer garden.
Yeah, what is that?
Boo.
Crew.
Opening weekend? Happened already. It's going on in Williamson. Tickets are at hauntedhayridesrochester.com. If you want VIP front of the line frights, snag a line jumper pass. Bring your friends, lose your voice, post the pics. Haunted Hayrides of Greater Rochester, brought to you by the Barnes Firm, personal injury lawyers who won't leave you in the dark.
Oh, I get it.
And by Plato's Closet and Victor, Grease, and Henrietta, and they don't have a fun Halloween pun. So just go buy clothes there.
Put your clothes on.
It's
They sell clothes.
It's not a pun.
No. I'm trying to keep it clean. You're supposed to boo me now.
No. I'm not even giving you the status.
Boo, you didn't boo me, boo.
Kimmy, you want to step on that punchline too, or can we go to commercial? Come back, wrap it up. Tell what we're doing Monday. Next on CMF. Give me Rapper.
The old Friday pregame Rapper.
All of that in the break room on CMF. All right, Sunday night.
Come on.
Bills Patriots prime time live right here on 96.5 WCMF, the official home of the Buffalo Bills here in Rochester. If you want to watch the game,
what do I do?
You can go watch it with Ole Miss Kimmy.
Oh, really? CKM?
Yep. What's that again?
CMK. Excuse me.
What is that?
CMK.
Is
Cuss Mal Kimmy.
That's right. She'll be at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chilai. Delicious food, fantastic drink. Any jokes you want to do for her, she'll tell you the punchline before.
Yeah.
Cut it, effing jokers. Did you think you're Don Rickles? Get out of my face.
Kimmy, food, beer, bills. What more do you need?
No.
Gruff ass Kimmy.
Go hang out with Kimmy at the Bill Gray's Tap Room for the home field advantage with WCMF Sunday night. CMF. All right. We are back here Monday morning recapping Tommy's picks.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk to our good buddy, Hot Takes Dan Fates from 13 Wham and Buffalo Plus, and a whole bunch of more fun. I promise. All right, we got to get out of the way.
Okay.
For Kimmy, who spent the last 30 minutes standing next to a 6-foot
did.
blow-up lobster.
I did. A lot of heat radiating off that lobster, by the way.
So, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I had to
He was fully cooked.
I had to unzip the back of that thing, and the air that blew out was a smell that I never want to smell again for the rest of the
That just smelled like your old house.
It was.
Right?
Yeah, you should be familiar.
like-
you guys shared a room.
Yeah.
I've never been to war. But
Yeah.
for Tommy Muley,
Ryan smells like war.
Ryan in a blow-up lobster
Lobster
costume.
Ryan.
Lobster Ryan smells like war. For Tommy Muley, who freaks out when you say the Bushes may have lived in Nantucket.
They didn't.
You, the oldest, whitest guy anger ever. My name's Pat Duffy.
Get it, butt part.
We'll see you Monday morning, 6 a.m. in the break room on 96.5 WCMF.